We're live.
All right, I'm gonna wait till you got One Piece chapter 100 in the this description. By the way.
Bro. Fuck, bro. Hold up.
Nice reach.
All right, just do the introduction. I'll change it right now.
All right, bye. You good? I'm making sure. Okay, we are live. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Welcome to episode 5 of the OPU podcast on Marshall D. Preach's channel. We got a very, very good one lined up today. It's gonna be interesting. We have some very special guests and a very good chapter. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop into it. Here today we have the Chibi girls, Chestnut, Tanuki, and Hime. And I'm gonna give them a little chance to introduce themselves. Let's get a positive and a negative agenda from them, and also how they got into One Piece. So I'm gonna start with you, Chestnut. Let's hear it.
Word up. Hello, everybody. My name is the Chestnut Tanuki. Y'all can call me Chestnut or Tanuki, either work. Positive agenda. I feel like everybody knows I'm like the biggest Blackbeard stan ever.
Ooh.
I push Blackbeard top 1 more than I push anything else. I've been like pushing the theory that he's going to be able to negate hockey. I've had like multiple theory videos on that, so that one's my biggest positive. For the negative, I'm gonna have to go for Mihawk. I feel like I've been slandering Mihawk the most since I've started my TikTok career. Not even because I like Shanks, just because I think Mihawk fans are so funny because they're so wrong. And then I did get into One Piece during COVID, so I binged the entire thing in like 1 month because I like just started watching it, couldn't stop. Super resonated with it because I was going through like gross anatomy and it was really tough, and I was like, yo, this anime is lit and it's cute. And then I just started crying like every time I watched it because it was so emotional. But I binged up to Wano in like a month and I finished it in 2 months. So that's my story.
Hold on. You binged from where to Wano in a month?
From East Blue to Wano.
You read it? Hold on,
No, I 100% believe
it.
in her. I 100% believe in her.
Like
it is very possible.
I had a TV in my room by my bed at the time, and it was during COVID, so I was like totally at my house. So I watched in dub. I slept 3 hours a night, and I would put it in dub, so I would just turn up the volume to go get food and shit.
Okay.
And it was a binge fest.
Right.
Listen, I was on my game.
I thought I was fast, but hey.
I think it took me like 7 months during that time.
Now,
I got into it around that same time too.
I calculated it, or not me calculated, but I saw the calculation of how like long you can watch it on Reddit without sleep or breaks, and apparently it's 2.5 weeks. Like I think that was up to like episode 1,000, but obviously now it's a bit more. But like 2 weeks you can do, so it does make sense for like in about a month or so. I can see it because no one was doing anything in COVID anyway, so I can see it.
I mean,
it's not there's no reason. There's no reason to do anything else. And also, I only got up to Wano in a month, so I was like in the 900s. So it's 4 weeks for the 900s, and I skipped every opening and ending too. So
that makes episodes like 15 minutes, if that.
Yeah. It wasn't
15
bad.
times about like 900,000. Yeah.
It's still a lot, but you know, it's believable. I got you.
Chad, how long did it take you to catch up to One Piece?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like we need to hear that from everybody now that I've heard that. I need to hear how long.
Some people take years. Some people take like month tops, like Chestnut. So we have multiple kinds of One Piece fans.
I mean, bro, I almost dropped One Piece for a while. Because of Skype.
Yeah, yes, sir.
It took me like once I got back into Water 7, bro, I binged through the entire series pretty fast.
That's peak fiction.
Yeah.
That's peak fiction. All right, Hime, let's hear it.
Yes, hello. So it's Hime from Ohime Tenshi. So the good agenda. Buggy will be Pirate King. Buggy is him. You guys will see him show up. I don't know. Listen. Buggy top 1. I don't care. Argue with your mom. It's a fact. But for a bad agenda, like I agree with what she said about Mihawk. If I had to pick somebody else that I slander on a daily basis, it has to be Dragon. He's just not it. But I think we're gonna go into this like later on. Yeah. Really bad. And otherwise, I started watching One Piece when it was ongoing by the end of Thriller Bark. this is where I started watching One Piece. So like, yeah, it's been a while. Like I was like I don't know, I was like so young. I was like maybe in middle school or something. But yeah, and ever since then, I was like I kept up to date, and even like literally when I was 18, I went and did like an ace tattoo. Like this is how bad I really love the series.
Yeah, okay, that's dope. So you've been around for a while. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. All right. Well, they are the Chibi girls. I'm pretty sure Vex is putting their link. Yes, he is. I knew. I didn't even have to look. I knew Vex was putting their links in the chat.
Yeah,
Discord
that's
and
just
YouTube.
been spam. So
Yeah,
if you guys haven't already checked it out, please go ahead and do so. Subscribe to their channels, follow their TikToks, join the Discord. Well, what else we got? Like, there's a bunch of stuff, but yeah, go and support them.
Just do it.
Dope creators.
Get the 10 memberships. Let's fucking go.
Get them
Shout out
out.
to Vex. Shout out to Vex for 10 memberships. And matter of fact,
Holy
let me go ahead and hit on some of these earlier super chats before we started. D. Lanham says Luffy is already stronger than every other pirate. Shanks' hockey domain expansion won't touch him before he punches him. Shanks one-shots Luffy right now. Let's see. Mr. Bushido is still pushing this nasty carrot agenda for some strange reason. But, you know, we all have some type of
code. At this
code.
point, I respect it.
It works.
I respect the grind. Listen.
He's a dedicated fan.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. JJ gave up, you feel me? But Mr. Bushido, he's still there. Oh, man. Speaking of carrot, the anime gave a much better conclusion to that than the anime.
Well, I didn't see it.
She just stopped by to tell him goodbye for sure. Let him know what she was doing as far as becoming the next queen of the dukedom or whatever. And yeah, it was.
But I'm sorry, but like that is still one of the worst things I've ever seen, bro. I'm sorry, like Kira does not deserve that, bro. She didn't do anything in Wano.
I'm gonna lie, it was kind of shocking to me, but hey, them boys want to bum around Wano, they can do that, you know. So.
Hey, but to be fair though, she pulled her weight more than any other mink other than Inarashi and Nekomamushi, so kind of makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah, D-Lanham again with another $2. Appreciate your gang. Zora's already stronger than Froghawk. Oh my god.
Oh,
I read monsters. Maybe. Is that Kid? You got these emotes. What's up with you and Kid lately? Preach, what's going on?
No, I got Kid Law and Luffy.
Yeah, it's Kid Law, Luffy, Roger. We got the
see that should ban Kid from emotes.
No Flamingo. Yeah. And then Zoro sleeping.
If anybody comes as Kid, they get banned, bro. We don't do that around here.
Bro, first person to do it was Dak.
That's derogatory.
Oh my god.
Well, all right. The chapter. First and foremost, there was something I wanted to hit on. Because this is Thursday, right? So we don't go through the chapter, at least in order, because I feel like by this point, most people have. The Lakers are frauds. You know what? I'm not going to do that. We win.
Aren't they winning right now?
Oh my god, that's funny.
Okay, so a little bit of context. Hime and Chestnut, for some reason, we don't know why, but somehow this podcast will parallel from One Piece all the way to basketball in the span of 30 seconds. And we don't know how.
Listen, I do the same. Do you know what I say? I say that Mihawk is KD. He needed to come to the Cross Guild to win something, just like he needed to go to the Warriors to get a ring.
That's perfect.
Y'all heard it. I did not say any of that. Y'all heard it. All right, we'll just keep moving. But
y'all see what the Lakers just did to the Cavaliers, by the way? I'm just putting it out there. Anyway, though, the Magic are actually very good. We are actually, like I said, this is Thursday. Usually we just stream on Friday. I feel like at this point, most people have I've read the chapter, watched a couple reviews. So we don't usually go through it in order. We kind of hit on the biggest topics. Mm-hmm. And I felt like it would be cool to start with something that we don't know much about or anything about at all. And that is the warlord that Ace defeated. So, like I said, he didn't give us much. We just know that there was somebody and they lost. But this is One Piece. And what do we do in the community? We just make up to
speculate a shit ton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
I'm
gonna start with Hime. Do you have any ideas on who this warlord could have been? I mean, or anything. I know that was putting you on the spot, but hey, that's what we do.
I'm gonna be honest, like it has to be somebody from that era. Somebody that has never been mentioned again, because otherwise, like, I don't know, man. To be fully honest with you, I didn't think of somebody yet. Maybe go to Chestnut. I haven't thought of anybody yet.
All right, Chestnut. Let's hear. You got any ideas?
I do have an idea, but it's kind of crazy. So I need to make a story first. So hear me out, right?
All
So listen, right? There are very old people, like, right? So like somebody back like during like Ace's time, right? Like so we have to just get out like all of like the really old people, right? Because none of them are gonna be it. All those strong old people are gonna be too old to have been warlords and defeated by Ace. So now we go to like the Blackbeard generation, like the not the boomers, but the Gen Xers, right? There is one person that was able to break into Mary Joie without any issue, had knowledge of the warlord system, knew how to get Blackbeard to become a warlord, and was actively trying to find Luffy because he realized it would make Blackbeard, like, help Blackbeard become a warlord, right? And without this character, he wouldn't know. There's also the fact that when he met up with Blackbeard back on Jaya, he was totally fine bringing back in Ace instead of having Luffy, almost as if there was a vendetta against him. The character I'm talking about is Lafitte. I think that possibly he could have been a warlord, especially because, like, when you're looking at it, like, Lafitte is so mysterious. It also looks like he's had, like, work done. Like, it looks like he had his face changed. Think about it.
I love
Work
that.
done is
I love
hilarious.
that is the most important part, that he's gotten work.
He's got work done. Yeah.
But
I actually
No,
have not heard
no,
that.
but it
the
is a
work
good shout.
done, Botox face.
I have not
Man
heard
looks
anyone
too
say
like
Lafitte.
shapen. You got a perfect
Yo, it
jawline.
would be cool though if it was Lafitte, just because we know Luffy has a warlord in his crew too.
And Lafitte was the only one who like was able to get into Mauricio as if he's already been
That's
there, you know. But a lot
Without
of people
alerting anyone either.
exactly. But I saw also a theory about people saying, "Oh, it might be like the man marked by flame," but I doubt it is because I don't want that person to be this weak.
The only
Yeah,
thing though, the only
I
problem
agree
would be
with that.
like he was there with me, or was it Mihawk or Dofi and Kuma, I think, and like they knew who he was, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel like Dofi would have said something like if he was a
That's
warlord.
true.
That's true, but this is One Piece, and
But when you think about it, like the warlords are like publicized, like everybody knows about them, so it cannot be somebody that is supposedly like hidden. So
he didn't give us anything either.
Listen, my theory on Lafitte is that, remember, because everybody's like, oh, he like comes in and he's like, oh yeah, like I used to be like a well-known pirate, but now I'm not, right? And it's like it's interesting that Lafitte like makes that statement, because it's like, why even make that statement like, oh, I used to be like very well known, but now I'm not. It's like it's because he's a different person now. It's because he changed up his appearance. I think Lafitte used to look very different. Like, I think he actually has work done. That's all I'm saying is that Lafitte is probably going to be one of the strongest people in Blackbeard's crew. Just saying.
He's a victim. That's what I've been saying for the longest. You know, so that's actually
it does make sense.
I've
He's-
seen a lot
he's-
of theories.
listen, Croco victim, they all change their appearance, you know.
Bruh.
For most I've seen is just the man marked by flames, but I also agree with the sentiment that I wouldn't want the man marked by flames to be a bum that lost to
Facts.
young Ace.
Bro.
So yeah,
Why he had to
I'm
be a
not
bum,
for
bro?
that.
Like, why can't Ace just
Bro,
be?
come on, bro. Let's
come
be
on.
serious. Ace was still made with fucking Smoker, bro.
Bro, he was fighting Jinbei and Yamato and
Jinbei? That's you
Come
already
on,
know what's up with that. And Yamato, I don't know what's up with Oda be wilding. After death,
he was
he
fighting
like
Blackbeard
hyping
too.
that boy.
Like he lost to Blackbeard, but like he still was strong.
That man got hit one time and was like, "Oh, I ain't got punched in forever." Come on, man.
Okay, no Ace Lander will be
Oh,
hell
nah.
No, you don't think Ace was strong?
I had to probe and
Oh
find
no,
at
Ace
least
was
point.
strong.
No, I know. I'm asking Krow. Like, you don't think he was strong
In comparison to what?
to a warlord?
I think he was maybe like lower tier warlord level.
But I'm saying like Luffy beat Croc, right? And like,
Whatever.
Wait, y'all go
like
ahead.
I don't think he has to be a bum to say like he lost. Like
I think he's a bum.
the other
Damn.
warlord,
Yeah.
because he lost the Ace. That's what I'm saying. You think Ace
Yes,
is
that's
weak?
precisely why. Yes.
Come
yes,
on,
yes,
bro. Don't do that right now.
Man, look,
Bro,
Alright.
okay, who else have we seen fought for 5 days? It was like
5 days?
He fought
Big
Jinbei,
Mom
bro.
and we saw like Kuzan do it.
How
fought
long
Jinbei.
was Roger versus
And
Whitebeard?
Jinbei is strong, bro. I don't know why
3
you like
days.
Jinbei's not
3
strong.
days?
He's not strong, bro.
Come on, man. Like, bro, what are we doing, bro? This dude
He's
fought
not
Big
strong.
Mom.
He didn't fight nothing.
He
just
did, bro.
wasn't
Bro, he made it
scared.
out alive with no scars, nothing, bro.
Exactly. When y'all figure
Underwater
out why,
Jinbei
y'all gonna see
on
why.
top.
Nah,
Why don't you
Jinbei is-
realize
Jinbei
this,
is strong.
Crow?
Jinbei, the
Jinbei is
Yonko
strong.
click hopper. I ain't trying to hear
Bigger
that.
bounty than Sanji. Like, this dude is the real
Bigger
deal,
bounty.
Click
bro.
Hopper is
He's the
had to
correct.
say that.
strongest
You had
fish
to
man
say
in the
that?
seas.
The strongest fish man is the tallest short nigga. I don't care about that, bro.
Come on.
Oh my
It does not
god, that's
matter.
crazy.
Bro, come
Okay.
on, bro.
He's not him, bro.
Okay.
See, they
Anyways,
added-
what you
Whatever.
call it? I went and backed up on the intro of Lafitte and went back to check just his entrance and stuff. The infiltration was really good, but I saw Sengoku talking about him, and he doesn't know who he is. So, do you think Sengoku? I feel like Sengoku would have known who he was if he was a warlord.
Yeah, but they said that he changed his
But
identity.
Yeah, changed his appearance though. That's yeah.
Oh, I mean, still, I mean,
Yeah,
It's
I don't know,
tough.
bro.
Somebody just dropped
It's a
out,
better
bro.
theory than mine, though, because
the fact that Suru recognizes him though is strange. So Suru knows a lot
I
more
think,
than we let off. I
like,
feel
it's
like
a cop out, bro. But I think it's a new character.
new character.
Yeah,
Ah,
and
Yeah, I
it's
think we
even,
ever
even
actually
if it's a man marked by flames, I think it still might be a new character too.
See, the thing is, I think Chestnut is spitting facts though, because if work is done right on Lafitte, it would kind of make sense. Because I'm looking at the intro chapter, and all the characters appearing in this chapter are very similar to today's current chapter. You got Kuma, Mihawk, Doflamingo, Lafitte. You got Whitebeard coming in, like his crew and everything. Blackbeard, obviously. Like all the main people that we see in this chapter are also in chapter 234, Lafitte's introduction. So Chestnut could be on to
somebody's
something.
leaving.
I don't know.
Is that
I think
JJ?
it could be JJ. Yeah.
Okay, he said was he muted? I can't hear you if you're talking. We don't hear you. Yeah, he having some issues over there. But all right. Preach, you got any special ideas about this warlord or?
I mean, I'm thinking the guy that we saw in the rocks, the God Valley thing, like the last one they said was Zoro's dad, someone like that. Like someone from the Rocks Pirates could maybe be a warlord, but I'm not too sure, man.
That's cool.
I don't feel like Oda would introduce a new character because it's way too far in the series. Oda is the type of person who will like use a character that we know and it has been in front of our face the whole time and we just didn't know, you know. That's his type, to be honest. That's his style.
That is his style.
Yeah, but I feel like Oda just throws in so many characters. Like he just comes up with a new idea and then.
To be honest, I feel like he's not afraid of doing both.
That much.
He's not afraid of doing both.
I get it.
Because he could easily spawn a character out of nowhere, like a brand new character, and then somehow tie them into the lore of knowing each and every single other character. And somehow it's been foreshadowed 500 chapters before that he did in fact exist.
But what is happening?
So,
Mihawk is a fraud. 66%.
66% yes.
But that's the problem. Y'all know why this is like this. Mihawk himself, as a character, has not done anything to garner this much hate. It's his fan base, bro. That's literally
bro.
all it is.
I'll say this:
so
like,
funny.
even me as a Mihawk fan, bro, I was one of the only thing I don't like about Marineford is the only thing I don't like is Mihawk, because he was so hyped up going in, like he didn't do anything.
Around,
So
okay, hear me out. If Mihawk didn't fight Vista at all, just did what he did with Luffy, like saw Buggy and everything, like shot a shot at Whitebeard, like all of that, but he didn't struggle against Vista. Would you guys have the same opinion, or would it be like, oh, Mihawk is like hella strong?
Okay, here's my thing with
but
Mihawk.
Marineford spoils that.
And I do think Mihawk is strong, by the way. He's not a bum to me. I just think that his Marineford portrayal at least was very weird. Him saying this sword knows no restraint, and then not being able to do anything to anyone important in that arc was just trash.
Okay, we're talking about Mihawk, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, can I say how much like I love when I meet a Mihawk fan and tell them like, can you explain to me why Mihawk couldn't cut a pre-time skip buggy with his black blade?
Hime,
But that, hold on,
And
that's
and
his
they
Zorosu,
lose
right?
and they start stuttering and the best explanation to now until now is somebody who came to me and who was like, his blade has a mind of his own. And I was like,
no.
okay, I'm done here.
No,
There's no real explanation behind that. You cannot justify that.
Well, we could just say he didn't use hockey.
No,
Black
because it's a
blade?
black blade.
No, but see,
I mean,
but that's the thing. We don't know
do-
everything about the black blade. Like,
Yeah. We
'Cause
need
what
to
I
So
learn
you're
think-
telling me for the second time in a row, this is not the first time that he tries to cut Buggy. He wasn't like, oh, let me this time you not use hockey again,
Listen,
even though it
but if-
happens
okay,
one time
I agree.
in the past too.
I agree, but if we do that, we have to do that. We have to keep the same energy for Shanks. Like, we just have
What?
to because
Yeah, if
Hold on,
Shanks can cut Buggy top one,
bro,
bro.
Shanks allowed Luffy to get captured by bandits, bro. He could have knocked them all out with Congress hockey in 1 second,
Yeah, you
and then
could.
do throw a smoke ball, and he still escaped. And he has the best observation
but,
hockey, bro.
But let's
Like-
talk about the scenario though. This is a very unserious crew of bandits he's going up against. So
Bro,
it makes
Buggy
sense why
is the
he would
most
just be caught off
unserious
guard.
character you could have.
But I'm not talking about just Buggy. I'm talking the entire arc. Mihawk's biggest flex was a slash
I agree.
that didn't do anything.
No, I agree.
Like
I agree. I was disappointed in Mihawk, bro.
for this to be an
It's the
Inaziri
worst part of
Zoro.
Marineford.
I'm gonna be
Listen,
honest with you.
But I'm saying Oda did not have hockey planned. Like hockey, to
It
my,
ain't about hockey.
until
I mean,
Wano
not
hockey
even-
was
I mean,
trash,
we
bro.
can't say
It is-
that.
it is-
We
it
can't
is
say
not
that
about
Marine
hockey.
Corps.
He
It
did
is
not have
not
it
a-
planned well.
But it's not about hockey. It's about showings. It's about how this arc, like I'm telling you, Crocodile showed out more than Mihawk in this arc.
Yes.
Crazy.
yeah, if you like that, bro.
Listen.
So here's the thing, right? All of this would be fine, right? Like every thing that Mihawk did, everything would be okay if he didn't show out. If he didn't say, "I'm sorry, Shanks. This blade knows no restraint," and then proceeds to just be dog water, bro.
Exactly. That's the problem. That
I
is
mean-
the exact issue.
That
I
is
wouldn't have
And
a
it, and
That
it-
is
like it was almost
facts.
implied that he wanted to fight Whitebeard and then he just didn't. Like that was also weird.
Listen, I can
Yeah.
understand that Oda is letting him more mysterious about like he doesn't want us to see his full potential until like against Zoro. But by then, I'm just gonna be like, okay, like that was it when he goes against Zoro because Zoro's gonna defeat him. Like I would have wanted him to show out, like just like Shanks.
What
you
if he
know?
beats the Admiral before that?
But who? I feel like
I feel
and that's
Green
the
Bull,
thing.
bro.
Green Bull is
Green Bull?
a
What?
It's the
I mean,
only
I
one.
get
embarrassed by
like,
Shanks.
Green Bull is the
cross
only
game?
one.
I might
can
get
see
embarrassed
happening.
by Mihawk now.
But
I mean, I
but
That could
but
work.
is he gonna get the respect for fighting Green Bull? Especially
Yeah, he's
considering
an
look at the thing between Shanks and Green Bull. Shanks scared him away with just his hockey. So we see Mihawk fight him.
He's an Admiral, bro. Like you gotta realize right now
But
he's
it's Green Bull,
battling
you know, I'm the biggest Green
embarrassment of
Bull
not
guy,
doing
bro.
anything to Jozu and Boogie.
So that's the thing. If he does something to Green Bull, the
Beats
least
up.
respected Admiral, that's not gonna fix his stocks in my eyes.
Nah, Green Bull
So
is
what?
still
Maybe
strong.
Fuji
Even-
instead?
Fuji would be better.
Fuji instead? Oh, he's
But-
also
but-
a swordsman to an
Yeah,
extent,
but
right?
we know Fuji has
Yeah.
a lot more plans, so I don't think he's gonna beat Fuji. If it's anyone, it'll be Green Bull. And
don't
unless
think
he
he's
just
gonna-
absolutely embarrasses Green Bull, like
'Cause
one
let's
shot
be
him
real,
without
bro. Those
looking.
Seraphim is not enough for.
But
for
people
Mihawk.
are gonna say, well, Shanks didn't have to be in front of him. And he was able to do more. You know, people are gonna say that. So it has to be somebody else. I'm telling you, he's never gonna be better than what Shanks did, not being in front of Green Bull.
But he doesn't have to be better than Shanks.
But that's the idea, though. I mean, if he beat Green Bull, me personally, that'd be cool to me. But you know how this fandom is, and
Yeah, I'm
As
telling
far
you,
as
the
being
fandom
satisfied,
Who
are
cares
gonna
what the fandom
compare.
is, bro? They always gonna say something like, they always are going to say something and compare another character, right?
Bro, the fandom's not even a fandom anymore. Like the One Piece community has become a stock market at this point. Like
Oh my God, I agree.
it's
That
quite
is-
literally just buying low, selling high, and just doing all this random shit. Like
Someone needs to make that a One Piece style.
Listen,
market.
listen.
we
I
generally
want
might
to
have
do
to
a
make a
stream
video
about
about it
it.
at
We
this
need to make a
point.
stream or video.
There's only one stock that matters in the entire series, right?
Oh my
And
God,
it's Blackbeard.
Oh
He
my
is the
God, no.
only stock that will
Gross.
never go down.
You-
Like,
you
he
know-
will always be high, bro.
He will be defeated by the end of the series. At least Buggy, we know that Oda loves him too much for that.
Okay,
If
guys,
it's an
guys.
off-screen fight, bet on Blackbeard, bro.
I crafted a theory yesterday on stream, and it's about Blackbeard. And I was wondering if you guys would like to hear it.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
All right. So, yesterday on my stream, we were talking about devil fruits and how specifically Bonnie got her fruit, right? Because obviously she can't leave the church, otherwise she's hit by sunlight and stuff like that. So she can only stay inside the church. So how did the fruit get to her? And we were thinking, oh, it could be just the wishes and will of the fruit aligning with Bonnie because she really wanted to grow older. She wanted to grow up so that she could travel the world with her dad, and hence the fruit came to her because the wishes and will of the fruit align with the wishes and will of the user. So I was thinking that we were talking about like some dreams are very naive, sweet, like I want to grow up and be with my dad, and some dreams not as much with Blackbeard, right? So I was thinking, what if the Yami Yami no Mi, right? It can sense the will of whoever's trying to search for it, right? So let's say, for example, in this instance, it was Blackbeard, right? It came to Blackbeard, but instead it came in the form like of coming to Thatch. So the fruit came to Thatch on purpose to test Blackbeard, being like, if you want this fruit power so bad, and you are willing to take the Yami Yami no Mi, how dark are you willing to go to achieve your dreams? Are you willing to kill someone else for this fruit? So, and obviously we see that Blackbeard does. He's ready to kill someone else to achieve his dreams. Whereas the complete opposite happened to Luffy. Luffy, it's a complete different parallel. We see that Luffy did not search for any power. He didn't search for any type of thing when it came to his fruit. The only reason the fruit came to him was because, one, he was extremely hungry. Well, he ate the fruit because he was hungry. And two, he is the embodiment of fun and freedom. He doesn't search for power. He doesn't search for this huge control over the whole world so that he can follow his dreams. Nah, he just wants to have fun. And the reason the fruit came to him was because of that. So it's kind of the duality of the two. Like the darkness fruit really implies that you have to be so dark when it comes to following your dreams that you're ready to kill or do whatever you want. So I think that's why it came to Thatch specifically because it was testing Blackbeard. And I think something may have happened to Rocks as well, maybe with the fruit, and that's kind of how Blackbeard knew he had to kill Thatch. So who knows? But that's my theory on it. It could be quite strange, but is what it is. I don't know. What y'all think?
I like it.
I mean, it could be true. Like, I had something similar in mind with Luffy. It's like, I believe that Joy Boy had the one eye, right? Like, I think I told you before, right? So when he stabbed his eyes, like he felt like, or he was the fruit was reminded of Joy Boy.
I like it. Vex just sent $20.
Did?
To Vex. Yes.
Holy!
This is for JJ so he can buy a new mic. JJ, you gonna take that?
I've been catching
That's
strays
hilarious.
all day. Like the quieter I get, the more strays I catch. Like I don't know what's
You gotta
going
talk.
on.
You gotta talk. You gotta talk.
Do I sound okay? Do I sound okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, you good.
Let me turn you up a little.
Okay.
Oh god.
Hold on, talk again.
How my mic sound? How my
Yeah, you're
mic
good, you're good,
sound?
you're good,
Buggy
you're good.
top
You're
one.
good, you're good.
Anybody that's saying that, I'm with you. Buggy top
Thank
one. He
you.
will be the pirate king. He will
Thank
be the
you.
pirate king. Yo,
Nah,
we did a- we did a
Buggy
stream.
the genius jester. He'll tumble his way up to the top for sure.
There was
Mhm.
another
Let's
super chat
go.
too. I think the super chat
A
was
few months ago, we did a stream talking about who our favorite non-straw hat characters was. Everybody tried to clown me because I had Buggy number one. The very next chapter, Buggy gave the best speech of 2023. Y'all better respect the man. Stop
Because
playing.
he had to inspire a fucking bomb just to
Come
start
on,
back hooping, bro. Oh yeah, we did have another super chat from D. Ladham again. Roger is a fake Bob Cousy hooping on plumbers. Come on, man.
Roger is that man. Don't disrespect Roger like that. Come on.
Come on.
Bob Cousy is an
okay.
insult.
What is the chance that Shanks is as strong as Roger?
I think it's like a 50-50 chance. Either he's slightly below him or he's, well, I ain't gonna say 50. I think Roger will only be surpassed by Luffy.
I agree.
But I think Shanks is like
Yeah.
right
See,
there.
I think that as
no,
well.
no,
I think
no,
that
stop it. Just Luffy.
I think that the whole embodiment of freedom in the past was Roger, and then he got to that point by becoming Pirate King and being the most free. Because we know that Rayleigh said the exact same thing to Luffy that, oh, Roger said the same thing too, that the most free is the Pirate King. And when it comes to power scaling, in a sense, I also align with the fact that whoever is the most free has to fight for their dreams to be the most free. Therefore, they have to be the strongest. So it makes sense why Roger would be at the top.
I want to ask everybody in here, Roger versus all 5 Gorosei, who win?
Bros, come on.
Oh my god, this is happening.
That's hard to say.
Come from, bro.
This is happening.
I gotta know, bro. I gotta know.
Give me.
Okay, we have to say one thing for sure, and that's
we can make it quick. Nah,
are we doing it with Emu or without? Because I think Emu is the one who attacked Sabo in the first place. If it's just a 5 Gorosei, I don't think Roger can win, but I don't think he'll lose. If that makes any sense. Draw, standstill.
One divine departure might get.
He's winning, bro. He's winning.
In my opinion, y'all are crazy. Nobody's winning. Nobody in the verse is winning against 5 Gorosei at the same time.
Listen, bro. The Gorosei fear Shanks. Like they legitimately fear.
They don't want to make him mad, bro.
You know what's funny? I literally I asked my cousin after that stream because she's from Osaka, right? So she's Japanese, and I was like, "Can you translate this for me really quick?" And I gave her the panel, and she translated it, and it was the one translation where it was like they're terrified of him. Yeah. Literally, if you let it go wild and become uncontrollably ferocity, even a single stone he creates huge ripples throughout the world. I'm like, bruh.
Now they translated it weird in some of them, but. They definitely fear Shanks for sure.
Uncontrollable ferocity, bro. Cannot be controlled, as stated by the Gorosei.
We don't have to get too much into it, but I gotta hear Roger versus Gorosei. Who's winning? We go around everybody.
All right.
No,
I'll go real quick. It depends. All right. If we find out that the biggest way to negate that Gorosei eye hack shit is hockey, then give me Roger. But if not, then Gorosei.
See, for me, it's if the Gorosei could just take out Roger, bro, they should have.
But that's the same thing for the Marines, though.
Okay, see, I want to.
Roger's
someone
just
in
different.
Chat, Willa Dream said it in chat, and I think that it's a very interesting thing to discuss. Is it gauntlet style or is it jumping? Because if it's jumping, I don't know. But if it's one at a time. If it's one at a time, then I think Roger has his chances to win.
Oh, one at a time, you get them boys the fuck out.
If it's one at a time, he got it.
All 5 at once.
All 5 at once.
I know what you're drawing. You're drawing a parallel to Roger walking in there like Sabo did, basically, right?
No, I'm saying how Boogie or not Boogie, how Big Mom was fighting 5 people on the rooftop. But let's just take out Kaido like that. Could he do it?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I think
let me figure out these powers first.
I
Ask me in 5 chapters, then I got you.
See, okay. The reason why I think it's kind of weird to do that is because, hear me out. We have
old.
Big Mom. Okay, you said Big Mom at the rooftop with the 5, right? Which is Kid, Killer, Law, Zoro, and Luffy, right?
Yeah.
We know that Luffy is the strongest out of them. Killer is
I'm not saying
worst.
like that. I'm saying in terms of how the fight is, how it's a 5v1.
I know. I'm just trying to equate because I'm trying to see. Okay, so we know Killer is the worst, and in my mind, I think Sanji is stronger. And we've seen, although it's sad, hype tool as it may be, we did see Sanji get whatever the hell happened to him against Saturn. We did see it.
Listen,
so.
Bro. I think the Gorosei are being so overhyped.
Sanji's cool.
They are being overhyped, but to be fair, they should be because they are the final bosses at this point.
Because here's my thing: people say oh, if the Gorosei lose to Shanks, power scaling is just broken. But to me, if Shanks is not even close to Emu, then power scaling is even more broken, and the story is just stupid, bro. It just is.
See,
listen. They can't make them bums. Look at how hard they're having a hard time on Egghead, and you're telling me 5 of them. Come on, that's
bro. It's not that they're
but
bums.
No
it's just that Shanks is him, bro.
Shanks right now on Egghead.
Y'all.
Shanks has the best feat in the entire series against
every
Kid.
best feat. by far.
No,
Like,
no, no. You guys are really like. Listen, I am not a Shanks hater or anything. I love him, but listen, y'all are just a bit delusional for me because no, because if it was because if it was really the case, like the story would be really badly written if he could take out 5 Gorosei by himself.
but the thing is, the story would be even worse written if Shanks is so much far away from Emu.
Not far.
Because then
Okay.
Emu should have took over the whole world with ease,
no,
bro. And they
wait.
couldn't even conquer any of the islands. They couldn't conquer Jaya. They couldn't conquer Wano. They couldn't do anything.
No. First of all, we don't know what Emu's power is. In my head, she can control them.
I do think so as well. I think
Okay,
that
but
as
what
well.
I'm saying is, like,
But,
the Gorosei wanted Wano, and they never had a chance.
see, I think this is a better question. Does Shanks know Emu exists? Because if he does, then he knows that he can't defeat the Gorosei because of the spell of power. Emu would retaliate, and balance would be off. As we know, Shanks is based off of Tyr, who is like Norse mythology based off of balance and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I would argue that
Norse
they
mythology,
respect
fool, not
Shanks
just God of
almost
War.
as much as Emu. Not as much, but almost.
See, if Shanks knows Emu exists, then it makes sense why
the
he
Gorosei,
wouldn't
like,
act on it.
Because to me, the
But,
Emu could definitely take out all 5 Gorosei. That's not a doubt in my
Yeah.
mind. And so, like, Shanks is not that far away. There might be a gap. There might be a tier gap, 1 or 2 tiers, but it's not as significant as people like to make it seem. And I think the Gorosei, we got to keep in mind, Shanks is in his prime right now. He's by far the best at fighting besides Kaido. And I would say he's even stronger when it comes to just offensive output. But, like, Gorosei is old, bro.
Absolutely.
They're old, feeble men. They're not even as strong as... I would take Garp over any of the Gorosei in a one-on-one.
Evil man, that's hilarious.
I mean,
But
I
this is
would
the
too.
thing. Can Shanks fight
I'm
5 Garps
taking
right
Garp
now?
in a 1v1 over like 98% of
But can
everybody
Shanks
in
beat
one.
5 Garps though?
Yes, bro. Yes.
What?
Shanks cannot beat 5 Garps.
Yes.
Oh my
Please
fucking God.
retract that
Bro.
statement.
Listen, bro.
Okay,
Listen,
but look, hold on. I said the Gorosei,
No,
and I said
he's
the
been-
Gorosei are weaker than Garp. I said they're weaker than
Y'all are
Garp.
going crazy. This is
Oh,
crazy.
No. Wait, hold up. Just look at like Garp's feet, right? Like obviously, like Galaxy Impact is crazy, right? But it didn't even take out like anybody
He
notable,
didn't do
bro.
anything. Bro, he
Like
he
it's
didn't
just
even
it's
do
just a
anything.
fun move. It's just like, oh my
Hold on,
god, he's so silly and goofy. Like look at him go. And then bro got stabbed by a single sword and then went down.
No
That's
one.
Kobe's fault.
No.
Shanks can hold up. Shanks can beat 5 Garps at one time. Y'all telling me that with a straight face?
No,
He's
That's
much
please,
No,
do
no,
not
no,
be
no,
saying
no.
that. Oh,
Yo,
no.
he's
See,
faster.
that
He
is
has a
way
better
closer, bro.
speed.
That's way closer. But the Gorosei is weaker.
5 Garps, Nick, bro. No,
That's close.
Look, we need to talk about the
That's
chapter,
close.
bro.
But the Gorosei and Shanks to me is not close,
Oh
bro.
god.
Oh my goodness.
It's not close.
Wait, how'd you come up with this? How'd you come up
Hey,
with this?
bro,
Like,
it was wasn't me. I don't even
5
think it was me,
Garps?
bro. I think it was King of Lightning.
Of course.
I think it was either
Oh,
Chestnut.
God.
It might have been Chestnut. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It might have been Chestnut.
No. Cole and Parr came up with the actual question, but what I'm saying is that like Garp, even though he's cool, he has some cool feats, right? He doesn't have like the speed feats that Shanks had. He doesn't have the observation feats that Shanks had. He doesn't have the AP feats.
Speed?
Like his speed was pretty
Look,
good,
he
but
has
you have to
speed.
realize, right?
But it was good
Shanks
for his
went
age.
from-
Bro,
yeah,
he
it
blitzed through
was-
that
It's like
island
LeBron is
and-
good for
and
his
light
age.
speed.
Shanks
When
went
Garp
from
ran through that island,
one ship.
that was fast.
Yeah, it was. But we're only looking at it like he's an old man, so it's impressive.
No,
Yeah,
no, we're not. That was insanely fast. The only time we see speed drawn like that in One Piece has been from Kizaru, Garp, and Sanji.
okay.
That's true, but you gotta realize
And y'all,
who is
y'all
he fighting
agree
like?
with me that
Like Kuzan
to
was
a
not
certain
even trying,
extent-
bro.
Bro,
Preach,
Kuzan
can you-
was getting his
can you
ass
agree with me?
beat.
No,
Kuzan
but
was
no,
trying, bro.
Kuzan was not
Guys.
trying. He was not trying.
Kuzan is not that fucking guy, y'all.
I can't believe this is happening. Okay, guys, can we agree to a certain extent that Garp in the egghead incident, right? In the whole arc, when he was fighting Aokiji, to a certain extent, he was equal to him.
No,
Right?
Stronger.
Hell
He
no.
was stronger.
Not even close.
Stronger / equal.
Kuzan was
at
way
least
stronger.
in that range. In that
Kuzan
range.
did not land a single punch on Garp
Because he's
besides
not
when
even
they
trying,
clashed.
bro.
Okay.
Where did you read that? Nobody
The
can stand in
entire-
front of Garp.
They
and not
share an
try.
equal
That's
blows,
impossible. They
They
shared
shared
one
equal
equal blow.
blows.
Kuzan
Everything
didn't
else
wanna
was Garp
fight
getting
Garp.
that nigga out the panel.
Bro,
Everything else was Kuzan getting dominated.
Bro-
That man was not standing up to Garp, bro.
Bro,
Okay,
Garp was-
even if he's weaker, okay, even if it's a
Slightly.
shred of a thing weaker, shred.
No.
So if he's a little bit weaker than an admiral in that instance, right? You are telling me that someone who is a little bit weaker than the admiral multiplied by 5 can't take 1 Shanks. I don't understand.
That's insane.
I don't understand that.
Usually I'm the one
I
with
don't
this.
think so,
Five-
bro.
That's
Bro,
insane.
no one in the verse can take on 3 admirals at once.
Oh, I think
How in the
3.
world could they take on 5?
I think so. I think Shanks could take out 3 admirals.
Oh my
You are the
god.
admiral.
Whitebeard
No,
was basically
right
taking
now.
Any, bro.
all
Pick
of
any
them
admiral.
on, and he
Shanks
was
is beating
sick
them,
and
bro.
dying, bro.
Kaido was beating them
Preach,
too.
I know you don't believe this. I know you don't. Please tell me you don't.
Kaido
believe
was-
this.
No,
bro,
I think you
Kizaru,
guys
Green Bull,
are
Fujitora,
underplaying the
Kaido was beating
admirals,
them.
bro.
Hold up, who are the admirals? 3
I
Green
said
Bulls. Shanks can do
Kizaru,
it.
Green Bull,
You
and
guys are
Fujitora.
underplaying them,
Kaido
bro.
and Shanks are both
Underestimating.
beating them. And if you
We're
want to
talking
throw
about Kobe in the future as an admiral.
if you want to throw in
what-
Mihawk
what's
too,
going on?
Mihawk he might be able to do it too.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna step out for about 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Y'all do
Okay,
y'all thing.
film red.
Prince-
I do like see. in
Yeah, I
Film
was gonna
Red
say, I
that
was about to bring that up, bro.
He did decent. I won't lie, but that's against Fuji and Kizaru, right? We still got Aokiji and Akainu, right? The main trio, right? The 3 admirals. 3.
Yeah.
Do you think he can beat them?
I think so, bro. You know why?
Oh,
Because hold up. So he pulled up to Marineford, and he was ready to fight the entire Marines.
yes.
Like, bro, they got full health Garp, full health Sengoku. They got all the admirals except for Akainu. And he was
Okay.
ready to go to war with everybody
Okay,
plus
the only
Blackbeard.
the
plus
only one
the
who was
Whitebeard
ready
pirates.
was Sengoku. Garp was in tatters because his son or grandson, to a certain extent, just died. Okay, what you call Akainu is literally lava mode in the floor and also hell bent rage trying to chase Luffy.
No, yeah. Take out
we've got
Akainu. I agree.
Kizaru trying to chase the submarine, just not doing anything, being lazy as always. Aokiji taking some hits from Marco. He's kind of like and also fought Ace for a little bit, which is kind of meh. So I don't think about that. I think
What
the
are we-
only
hold on,
reason
what are
they
we saying?
backed out is because of the fact
No,
that
bro.
they saw logic in Kobe's statement.
No,
They were like,
no, no, no.
what are we
he
They,
does
saying?
make
know,
money.
they know they're
No,
not
no,
messing
no.
with Shanks, bro.
They-
This
Bro,
dude came in
that's
full
why
power.
they agreed, and
Bro,
they said
10,
that
Bro,
it's
10
what is
guys.
the- what
Shanks
is
didn't
being
have a
said
fleet
right
with
now?
him, bro. It's 10 people, and he's about to fight 3 crews at once. And he was
They-
ready.
he
He
wasn't
wasn't
about to
even
fight 3
afraid, bro.
crews
Like
at
this dude
once.
can't. Yeah, bro. He's about to fight Blackbeard's
Whitebeard
crew,
was gonna-
Whitebeard's crew, and the Marines.
He wasn't finna
How
fight
would he
Whitebeard.
fight
He was, bro. He
Whitebeard's
said,
crew?
"We're
Whitebeard's
about to
Whitebeard
fight
was gonna be on
everybody."
his side. They was gonna be on his side more than
Yes.
No.
Why not?
No,
Because,
oh
bro,
my-
he's ending this war. That's what he's. And if they want to fight, if they want to continue
Bro,
it, you have to deal with the
he
Red Hair
did
Pirates.
their funeral. How
Marco
would they
was
not?
No. Marco was not going.
Okay, maybe
Yeah, he was
Whitebeard
not
Pirates.
going up against
fine.
tanks.
But still, bro, Blackbeard and the entire Marines except for Akainu, and just 10 people.
The whole point
That's
of
insane,
Shanks
like-
doing that was solely because it wasn't a bluff. He could
No,
take
he
him on if he wanted to. However, the main point was to stop the war. He knew that.
Because he's
That's
so
why
much
he-
stronger that he can. He's the only one that can.
That's not the point.
His
the
crew
whole
is
point was that
stacked,
he
bro.
commended Kobe and was like, "We gotta know when to stop. The objective is done. It's senseless
Okay.
murder now."
No. That's not
Now
true
let's
because
restore that
Sengoku
shit.
said only because it's you. He didn't even want to stop. The
Yeah,
Marines
and
are trying to
because
kill
we
as
know
much
he's-
pirates as possible,
because
Let
he's
me
right?
ask-
Celestial
let me ask-
The
Dragon
goal of
too.
the Marines is to
He's a
wipe out these
Celestial
pirates.
Dragon.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. So with Shanks showing up, then that's the only reason they stopped. It wasn't
If the
about they want to
Marines
stop
could've beat
bloodshed.
Shanks, would they have done it?
They can't beat Shanks, bro. They're
I said, if
not.
they could have, do y'all think they would have done it right there?
No,
They were
because
lost.
it would
I mean,
it would
Akainu
fuck
was
up the
ready.
balance. It would fuck up the
Akainu
balance, bro.
wasn't
I
doing
kind of
shit.
wanted to, but
Kainu was
I
gonna
don't-
get
No,
his
it's not
ass
about the
beat.
balance.
He's gonna get his ass whooped.
They
for
don't
sure,
care about the
because
balance. They
he
just
got
took
his
out a-
ass
they just
whooped
took out a
from
Yonko.
Whitebeard.
Listen,
They don't care about the
I,
balance.
I don't think that Shanks can beat.
The balance they
3.
care about is Yonko's stronger than them, right? And Shanks is the only one that can keep everybody in check. That's why they care
Yes,
about the
but-
balance.
We might need to go to
Yeah.
the chapter, bro. We might need to
I
go
don't
to-
think he can beat all 3, and I definitely don't think he can beat 5 Garbs.
I think he can beat all 3. I ain't gonna lie.
You guys are playing like right now with numbers and stuff. Like at the end of the day, we know he's strong, but he's not beating 5 Gorosei at the
Yeah,
same
Not
time.
5 Gorosei.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
I think so, bro.
No.
I think
Fuck
so.
no. Hell no.
See,
Let's-
I think that I do agree with Dak. If Imu's the only one beating the 5 Gorosei in a fight, and based on what I think Imu might be, which is just like complete darkness and completely against imagination, whereas Luffy is all for imagination and freedom, and I think Luffy will be the only one to do that if it happens.
Yo, then Blackbeard too?
No. I do got a question though. We might want to pivot towards the chapter, guys.
All right. Let's get to the chapter.
All right.
Roger's
This is what I'm
definitely
saying, we
doing
can
it,
start
though.
back
It's still
to
gonna be
it.
a little Admiral Slander though, so it's all good.
Okay.
That's the
In this
shit.
chapter, we see Kizaru doing the Nika dance at a pizza
Yes.
party with Kuma and gang, right? And we're gonna talk about Kuma later.
Mhm.
But there's been a debate that's been pretty wild on Twitter all week. The concept of a mental nerf in the fight between Kizaru and Luffy. Do you guys think that his allegiance or his friendship with Vegapunk, Bonnie, yada yada yada, is the reason why he got put down by Luffy? Like, do you think he's capable of winning, but he was holding back, or do y'all think that he just flat out is not stronger than Luffy? I'm gonna start with you, Prince. Talk to me.
I think it's the latter. I think we shouldn't disrespect Gear 5 Luffy at all. He is him, all right? But at the exact same time, I think that this revelation that Kizaru is going to get is not happening right now, but it's going to happen soon enough. And I think it's when, because like I said in my reaction yesterday, there's a lot of like unpredictable things that are happening at Egghead right now that nobody is aware of, that's peeling back the layers of the One Piece world. For example, the Gorosei Saturn coming down to Earth's like crust or whatever, him being like, oh, I haven't been here in a long ass time, showing his true form, looking pure evil. And then Bonnie's probably gonna like talk about it and say like, oh yeah, screw you, Saturn, for like killing my dad and shit. And then Kizaru's probably gonna like not like chime in, but notice. And then he's like, hopefully he's like, you know what? This was crazy, man. He really like is the epitome of evil. Is this right? Is this really like justice? Is this something I should be like partaking in? Hopefully he questions it, because you never know. I mean, he was quite literally doing this Nika pose and dancing in this chapter. So you never know, man. I mean, I've been seeing crazy things like Kizaru for Straw Hat, and that would be insane.
That's insane, bro.
That'd be
insane.
so insane.
Maybe the third strongest Straw Hat, so it's all good.
I mean, it would be Warlord, Admiral, and then Zoro, Sanji, and then Luffy. That's nuts. But
Okay.
it's Oda. You
which
would never
side
know.
are you leaning to the most?
I mean,
Luffy being just stronger.
I do think Luffy is stronger though, because I think that the realization hasn't hit Kizaru yet, and I feel like Luffy's what you call it, techniques with advanced conquerors hockey are like second to none, like for almost anybody in the verse, except for like Shanks, maybe Mihawk, and a couple others. But that's it. Like Luffy is him, and we gotta respect that and realize that.
Gotcha.
Talk that talk.
Gotcha. All right, Hime.
All right.
got Kizaru,
Okay.
mental
So ever since the chapter with Kizaru, like, even before, I always hated the fact that people like were hating on the admirals. I think that they didn't have like the best showing in Marineford, and I think that it all stems from the fact that first of all, like Oda didn't really know how to power scale at that time, and also the admiral have to always hold back, in my opinion, because like there's like civilians around, or there's like their power is way too OP. For example, Fujitora, I'm pretty sure 100% that he's always holding back because of his power. But yeah, so fast forward to this chapter, I do believe that Kizaru was had like conflicts and a mental barrier, I don't know how to call that, whatever you called it, and he wasn't fighting seriously, because like you can see, like normally Kizaru could have just shot a beam from his hand and killed Vegapunk anytime he started talking, and you can see the speed by how he was talking. Sometimes he was like not using his devil fruit, so you can literally see it plenty of time that he's like, he doesn't want to do what he's doing. And the fact that like he when he fell on the ground, he was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back up. Like, this is excuses. It's so obvious. and I'm not saying that Luffy is not strong, but Luffy is not the problem with Luffy is not his strength, it's his stamina. So he can't stay in Gear 5 for too long. That's the biggest problem. It's not because he cannot defeat somebody in Gear 5, it's because he can't stay in Gear 5 for too long. So that is why he would have lost to Kizaru, which is the case, because who is KO'd? Who actually is unconscious? It's Luffy. Kizaru is not unconscious. He is staying on the ground. Yes, 100% that hit was hard, but he also don't want to like keep going with his mission. So yes, I am with the Kizaru agenda here.
All right,
I will
so,
say though that I think the longer a fight drags out, the stronger Luffy will become, and it's because he gets used to his forms.
Of course.
And that's why I think that if Gear 5, like that's why I'm like a huge proponent of he needs to fight in Gear 5 much more, because he'll learn and train his durability and gain more stamina as he's fighting these real fights. So that's why, like, it's a trope, right? He's always gonna bounce back. So the fact that he's like constantly fighting over and over again will help him out. So I think that it's interesting the way the fight ended. It was a bit short, obviously, and he was able to do his job of saving Vegapunk for the time being by hitting off Kizaru. So it was kind of like a stalemate drawish. But if the fight is a bit shorter and Luffy doesn't take it seriously, but is like drawn out from Gear 5 and there was no one around him, then I could see Kizaru winning. But if it's longer, if it takes a long time, I think Luffy's taking a dub.
And also, can I add one thing? I wanted to add also this thing about, like, I do not understand. Like, I understand agenda piece. We all have agendas, but I do not understand people who are so against the admiral being strong. Like, let's think about it, like in a good, like, narratively speaking, and a good story. You wouldn't want just the pirates to be the strongest. It wouldn't make sense. There will be no balance. Like, literally, like who's gonna keep everybody's in check? Like, how is it so peaceful in One Piece? It's because the admiral, like, can put them in check. Like, obviously, like, if you put all of the pirates against the marines, like, they outnumber them. But we need to have these strong opponents. Like, it's just how a story is well written. If you are pushing the agenda that the admirals cannot be near Yonko level, you just want a bad story, because that's a bad story.
I disagree.
True, to a certain extent.
I think
I do agree,
hold on.
but
So,
No. That's why we got the warlords, though.
What we say? The warlords?
I say they had the balance of power exists with the warlords because the admirals just aren't as strong as the
I agree. But
Yonko.
Yeah, I was about that was me.
I think when it comes
I
hear what you're saying, but the thing for me is, like, we're in the final saga, right? Like, for a while the Marines were portrayed in a certain way, and now we have the Gorosei completely overshadowing the admirals. So I think we still have enemies that we need to fear. But when it comes to, like, the admirals right now, the Yonko have definitely surpassed. Like, Luffy is definitely stronger than Kizaru. And when it comes down to it,
I disagree.
the Marines, right? Like, if they were really as strong as, like, if the admirals are Yonko level, they should have been took out Kaido. They should have been took out Baemon, all these other people.
No, because they keep the balance, and like it, and also
okay.
they have like this whole, like, you know when like the police have like this relation with the mafia sometimes, or like they know they exist, they let them exist, and like they just keep them in check. You know,
So-
it's the same thing in
That's the
One Piece.
warlords.
I
though. That's the
disagree though.
warlords.
Yeah, I disagree because
No,
so
that's
then why did they want to take out Whitebeard?
So hold up, who benefits from this balance of power?
I think everybody at the end.
But they wanted- they
everybody to a certain
destroyed-
extent. This
they
is
did-
what I was about to say, though.
The,
I think
the
that
Marines don't benefit from the existence
Well,
of the
Imo
Yonko
could
at all.
have.
yeah,
Imo
but the
could have
pirates don't
dropped-
They
benefit
have-
from the existence of Marines either. It's a stalemate.
In my
it makes
opinion,
sense.
the government has they can't stop Kaido. That's why they just allow it to exist. They don't really have a choice.
Yeah, you have no choice. That's why
Yeah.
they
See,
created the
the-
warlords to at least help try to even the scale. But
All
I'm
right.
gonna ask this. Oh, hold up.
Because you
before
got
we
real. Oh wait,
continue.
one more thing. If you look at, like, the Marines and stuff, the government, they never even had a chance in the New World. They just recently got in there, but the Yonkos was dominating in the New World. The Yonkos was like, they have that entire territory to themselves for the most part.
Yeah,
See,
I mean,
the thing is,
I feel like people keep missing the part where I feel like I make this comparison a lot, but the world government doesn't want to look like a dictatorship just dominating the world. They want to look to the
That's
regular person as their cover, being the protectors from the negative pirates. And if they just run around just smashing everybody that doesn't agree with them, that's going to make all of the countries start aligning against the government. So
not taking out
That
pirates.
is true, but
I
okay,
agree.
yeah, see, I
I
was gonna say,
agree.
Krow, I
No,
agree,
no,
Krow,
no,
because
no,
look,
no.
I think me and you agree.
No.
Like,
I'm not
bro, they paint these guys as pure evil, right? The pirates.
Yeah,
So, like,
Yeah.
then they should be able to go after them.
they should be, but at the
my
exact
eyes-
same time, it's a stalemate because
They have
like,
bounties up.
to some extent, because the world government is controlling them to keep balance. They don't want disruption and all of that. And that's the main thing, to keep balance. And also, they know that the other side can't do anything. And the reason for that, like, the admirals and Yonkos are sort of close, but they won't rift through, but in some cases they might, is because of the world government. They are a staple. If the world government didn't exist, then yes, the Navy would be able to pursue more. But the world government checks everything. And no pirates, no pirates, no admirals are gonna go up against the world government and try to defy them. And only one person in the story has openly done it time and time and time again. That's Luffy. That's why he's the most dangerous pirate in the seas right now. It's because he doesn't give a shit about any of
Kaido
them.
also wanted to do it, to be fair. He wanted to, but he didn't do it, but he did want to.
He did want to, but he had to get the One Piece first. And I feel like that's also plot.
But have you noticed that they don't go against anybody unless that person, that these people like actually will threaten their cover from like the citizens? So like they wouldn't go against like somebody like Doflamingo or Kaido, because at the end of the day, these people are perpetuating like crimes, hate, and stuff like that. Like they don't care about that. If it was like something like O'Hara that were trying to like tell the word like the real secret and stuff like that, this is where they actually act, because that's what they care about. They care about appearances.
But my thing is this: I don't think that that's because they want the world to look at them as like they're not dictators. They genuinely just don't care about the surface world being threatened by pirates to that extent.
They don't. It's a facade to a certain extent, because the world government controlling them. Literally the Gorsei's decisions trickle down into the world government and the Navy, and they're absolute. So whatever they say goes. So if they were to command, let's say, Green Bull to go ahead and fight Kaido, obviously he'd go for it. And plus, even Green Bull saying like, "Oh, prejudice breeds stability. The Celestial Dragons are at the top and whatnot." And we know that's obvious bullshit. So
I just feel like there's certain places the government could never conquer. Like Wano is one, and if you want to look at an even bigger scale, is Elbaf.
Exactly.
But somehow
and I feel like that's why Luffy's even more dangerous, because he is conquering those unconquerable
Luffy
lands.
too. I agree. But that's the same thing I'm saying with Shanks, because he conquered Elbaf. How you say with Luffy, right? Luffy is conquering these specific places like Wano now. So I think the Yonko in that term, I mean, the government has a big amount of land and a lot of power in that certain area. But when it comes to the places that are the most important, they had 900 years to do it and they never did. There has to be a reason for it.
Yeah,
okay, this is my thing, right?
At the exact same time, Preach, like for Shanks being at Elbaf, the reason why he doesn't act upon it as much is because that whole thing of balance, right?
Yeah,
That whole restriction of keeping things in check together, which kind of aligns with the Gorosei, which is why he's able to talk to him, and that's why they had that little conference thing. Oh, I need to talk to you about a certain pirate, blah blah blah. But I think that the reason why Luffy is the most dangerous is because, like as I said before, he doesn't give a shit about any of it.
I agree.
Like this whole political system, keeping balance, fuck all that. Like he doesn't care. Like he's like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like that's pretty much it.
I agree. Yeah.
And it completely disrupts all of that, and that's why I feel like he is able to rise so quickly above. Which is why I think we should honestly have Luffy in his own damn category. Which obviously he should be, because he's a main character, and it's not plot armor in a sense.
You mean category as like what faction he's in?
Not even faction wise he is a Yonko, but what I'm saying is like as a like person above the rest, like he is quite literally an anomaly. He is not a Yonko.
He's the most dangerous.
He's not a warlord. He's not even a revolutionary. You can't put Luffy in a category. You can't put him in a limit and bound him. He is him. Like
the original question was like, is Kizaru?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get back to.
I forgot what you said.
Kizaru mental nerf. I don't want to touch back on.
No, is Kizaru like mentally
is that
battling?
the reason why he couldn't beat Luffy?
I think there's definitely he definitely has those feelings, but I think he put it aside because, and we like Saturn knows that like he knows the history with Vegapunk and Kizaru and Kuma. I think once Kuma comes, things might change. I think Kizaru might actually. When Kuma comes, there's a chance that he might even fight against Saturn, to be honest. But as of right now, what we've seen so far, I don't think there was too much of that battle right now.
See, what I'm curious to think of is that I am sure, like 1,000% sure, that by the basis of this panel we've gotten from this chapter with Kizaru dancing, there is no way Kuma hasn't talked about the significance as to what the dance is. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. So how would Kizaru know what to do if Kuma and
could've
Bonnie
just
haven't
followed
explained
along.
what it's from? So I think Kizaru does, at least to a certain extent, know of Sun God Nika's existence, and this boy Kizaru just fought him. So when do you think
if you look
Kizaru
at when Luffy went
realizes
Gear
that
5, he was
Luffy
like,
is
so
Sun
this
God
that.
Nika?
I find it weird though, because why does, like, I don't even know why Saturn would even, or even the government would consider bringing Kizaru into this out of everyone. Someone who's so tied to Vegapunk.
Yeah.
Like, even with Garp, like, why is Garp in Marineford? You know, like, it's just a risky situation. And
I mean, to be fair, the world government is known to make stupid ass decisions. Not even
Fair
like
enough,
evil
but it's
decisions,
just-
sometimes just stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Like they literally lead to their own downfall sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask y'all a series of questions. I love to do this.
Oh god.
All right. Kizaru came to Egghead Island with the mission to assassinate Vegapunk, correct?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
All right. When Kizaru landed on Egghead, who's the first person Kizaru defeated? Sentomaru.
Sentomaru, yeah.
His best friend, allegedly.
But wait, no, but wait.
Wait. I got you. I'm
Okay.
gonna let you cook. He defeated Sentomaru in less than a chapter's worth of content. Yes or no? Yes.
I mean,
He
yeah,
saw
but
Bunny, a girl who he knows is a child, because he met her as a child, and kicked her so hard
his friend's
she
daughter
went
too.
flying across the island, and Sentomaru had to save her. Correct?
He
Yo.
kicked her towards him, but yeah.
Kicked her across the island, yeah, towards him, but
Because he wanted her to stay away from the fight.
a
But yeah, go ahead.
10-year-old girl. That's the way you do it. You kick her.
Listen, oh my god,
Oh,
listen,
shit.
this is funny. This is funny because how come if honestly if Kizaru was really serious, Sentomaru wouldn't have been able to get back up. He
I mean,
he
he got a
wanted
good
just to
defense,
knock
though.
him, but he wanted to knock him out. Just what Kizaru wants to do is, first of all, act as if he's doing his mission, KO people but not kill them.
That's fair, but this is my thing. He was easily able to KO Sentomaru, his best friend, but he ran into Luffy, someone who he's not capable of doing that so easily with, and he's having issues doing it. This is not a mental nerve. He just cannot defeat Luffy like that.
Totally
I agree.
disagree.
I agree.
I think so. So here's the thing, right? Especially when we started going through that battle, one, he didn't KO Sentomaru because he got right back up. Sentomaru also said, you need to go full out against me. And then there's also the fact that Saturn is watching, right? Imagine if all of a sudden Kizaru doesn't look like he's going full out. Saturn is just going to kill him very easily.
But I think,
Because
like-
clearly Kid
Wait,
can do
wait,
it.
wait.
But
But-
Sentomaru
I
is down.
want to ask her, like,
Sentomaru is down.
why would Saturn agree if he does? I think Saturn understands fully, because when Kizaru went down, Saturn understood the reality of the situation, that Kizaru lost to Nika, and the reason why he accepts it is like, are you lost? But I understand because it's
Sun
literally
God
Nika, bro. Like, and it wasn't like, oh, like he didn't question his loyalty. If Kizaru was not fighting all out, he would have known. Like, he would have felt it. You see what I'm saying?
See,
But-
I do
I feel
agree
like
with
he's
you to a
just
certain
not
extent.
So
Like,
hold up,
Gorosei
hold up.
have like this PTSD from Sun God Nika.
He dismissed that because I think he understood the severity of how strong Luffy is.
Yeah, that's
But here's the thing, right? Like, Kizaru effortlessly able to block like Luffy in Gear 4, right? Like Snake Man. Snake Man is incredibly fast. Luffy not even able to react, has to go into Gear 5 to even compete with Kizaru. Like, just has to. That it's shown in the manga, right?
Yeah.
Gear 5 Luffy and Kizaru are on equal footing. Luffy is getting hits in, Kizaru is getting hits in. Final hit from Luffy is able to take Kizaru down for a little bit. We also saw something very similar with Kaido, where Kaido was down for a bit and got right back up. But Luffy went down because obviously his endurance just isn't good. He's not able to stay in that form for very long if he's taking increased amounts of damage. And that's what happened during the battle, right? Both go down. But when Kizaru is doing it, he's like, oh, well, I can't get up. I'll be down for a little bit. And then he's like, oh, well, that's okay. Right? And then he just stops, like, trying to get back up. Like, let's be honest. If Saturn is there, aren't you going to be trying to get back up or doing it instead of saying, like, oh, I'm down? Like,
I think he literally
also,
just couldn't, though.
Why would you lie
Yeah.
to Saturn? Yeah, like Saturn should know. Like you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Saturn can feel what's actually going on. But to be fair to Kizaru, I will say this: Luffy has gotten
How do you know that?
significantly stronger since he fought Kaido, and Kizaru looked better
He's
against
been
Gear
fighting
4.
all day.
I mean, like that punch was definitely better, but also here's the thing: why didn't Kizaru just dodge it with acceleration? Acceleration
not fast
was
enough.
so. But here's the thing: he just didn't use those moves. He just didn't use any of his speed moves against Luffy. The only thing he used was his like shadow clone jutsu, and even then, like he could have just used like acceleration and went right past him. But like he only used that one time to like push him out. Then he gets right in front of Vegapunk and says, "Man, I really don't want to do this." Instead of just murking him. All of we would have had to do is take out a light sword and murk him, and he's dead. But instead, he has this talk, and it's like, I really don't want to do this. You were my friend. Giving Luffy time to get back up. Like,
But that's the thing, though.
Actually, I'm
knows
looking
about
at the
Nika,
panel
does
right
the
now.
dance.
But here's
It's
the
a-
thing.
he's saying this is very difficult for me. I rather not draw it out, and then
He's-
Luffy just grabs him
exactly.
instantly.
Kizaru has a attachment to Vegapunk, Bonnie allegedly, and Sentomaru. Luffy has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but he has to keep up with the fight because if he defeats Luffy, he has no excuse to why he didn't kill Vegapunk. It's so
That is true.
obvious.
But he defeated his best friend in 2
He
seconds.
didn't.
Right?
He didn't because he was able to get back up. He was able to get back up. You guys,
Maybe
if
he
he wanted
wasn't
to kill him,
capable.
are you telling me he's not able to kill Sentomaru if he wanted to?
I'm not, he
He's not- no,
defeated
he's not
him,
trying to
though.
kill
That's the thing. He
Sentomaru.
defeated him, though.
Right.
Yeah, he's not trying to kill
In his eyes, he put Sentomaru down, right?
Yeah, just
Sentomaru
kill
got back
him.
up for one final stand, but he's down now. It's not like he's just walking around. He's down.
Yeah.
He did enough to put him down. So
We can see that Kizaru is very like mission toned in the sense like kind of like a Black Ops dude where
Yeah, he
he's
went in,
only
bro. He
focused
went in
on his
fast,
mission.
bro.
His mission
Bruh.
is to kill Vegapunk, and
Look at the
obviously he
panel after
knew
he
that
defeated
Bonnie and
Sentomaru.
Sentomaru would get in the
And
way.
just how you said, he took out Gear 4 Luffy pretty quickly. Like he showed that he could do it.
because he was capable
That's
of
what I'm
doing
saying,
that.
bro,
but
because
can't
he-
do- I
bro,
agree.
He was
Let's
focused
make
on the
sure
mission.
Let's make sure we're not talking over each other too much.
No, we agree with each other. We agree with each other.
Yeah, I agree with you, Krow.
Yeah.
Like this dude was focused and locked in, but then Gear 5 just took him out, bro. That's what it was.
He was
he's
capable of
locked.
putting
He's
Gear 5
locked
down
in
the
to
way he did.
slowly
Because he did it
Vegapunk
quick, how you said.
and taking away his
Kaido was
distraction.
playing around too much with Gear 4, but Kizaru was not playing around at all.
And if you look at Kizaru after he defeated Sentomaru, the first thing he says, "My mission is the elimination of Vegapunk." And he kept on going about his business. That was his best friend, but y'all telling me he pulling punches against Luffy, somebody he has no attachment to?
Yeah, no.
see
Kizaru
that.
definitely like went through everybody, quickly disabilitated them to get to Vegapunk, including Luffy in Gear 4, because he's like, I don't got time for this.
And
You don't
you know,
even know
here's the
what's
thing.
going on. Let me just take care of it.
I will give
And then he got to Vegapunk, and then Luffy went Gear
But
5.
I will give him this nerf. I will give him the nerf that he can't
Hold on.
destroy the island. He
Well,
can't
no,
destroy
hold
the
on.
island.
I will
agree
say,
with that.
and the thing,
That
is,
is
Chapter
true.
10,
the funny thing
chapter
is,
1091. Page
That's what I'm
like
reading
page
right now.
7.
I'm
Hurry
reading it
up
right
and
now.
surrender. You know you want to. Literally because he doesn't want to fight him. Because
did.
because Sentomaru, sorry old man, but I made a promise to Straw Hat Luffy. And then he keeps going because he has to fight him. Like he has to take him out. He's literally like, "Come on, you know we don't want to do this." It literally says it right there. Like, and then
Him
he
not
even goes
wanting
like,
to do
I don't want to do it. He even says like even throughout the chapters, like and you even see it in the newest chapter, right? He like puts his hat down. He wants Kuma to join and is like, "Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous." But he's going along like just like how Aokiji was. Like he's technically following orders and doing stuff, but like, is he really putting his whole heart into it? Does he really want to stay?
No,
I
he's
would say
doing
this.
I don't think
solely
so
his
for
has-
mission.
I would say he has a few
It says
thoughts
right
in
here
there,
when
but, like,
he's fighting Bonnie, right? When he's like phasing through with light, he says, "I'd rather not hurt any acquaintances outside of my mission parameters." He's focused on Vegapunk solely. He's like dodging, weaving Bonnie and Sentomaru, quickly disabilitating them, and he was doing the same to Luffy too until
I'm not gonna lie,
Gear
bro.
5
Like,
popped in.
Kizaru, we know he's friends with them, but it's also hard to take him serious.
But he
It is.
showed
Like,
no
he's
mercy
super
at all to
sarcastic,
any
like-
of his friends, bro. He met Bonnie 3 years ago when Egghead was being built and saw she was a child. He saw her on Egghead today and sent her flying across the island with one kick. This is not somebody that's holding back against Luffy who has no attachment to him, bro.
And you know what's
But, like,
crazy?
what is he
I'll
supposed
say
to
this.
do when Bonnie is there? Is he supposed to just let her try to like stop him or try to get in the way?
Well, I would
Like
say-
the
No,
best thing
he
is
just
just to get her
happens
out.
seeing her
Well,
fly.
He
even
just
Gor-
does exactly what he did, which is just like light phase around her and just move past.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. He was
Because
running away
if you
from
think about
Luffy
it,
with no
even,
problem.
even Saturn had more of a respect for Bonnie, and Kizaru didn't care, bro. Like
Bro, he sent her.
Gorse
out.
even said, like, don't hurt Bonnie, and don't kill her. But like, Kizaru was ready to fight her if he had to.
Man, he was gonna
Yeah.
get shot out the paint.
If Kizaru genuinely didn't care, he would have just like destroyed her into the ground instead of just sending her flying a little bit. Like there's also that parallel with Kuma where Kuma sent the straw hats flying, right? Because Bonnie isn't even severely injured. Like, is Bonnie severely injured or even took like real damage from that? No, it was a pretty good kick, but it's not like he was actively trying to hurt her. It was like a kick you far away so that you're out of the fight.
I don't think
Like
it's not that he doesn't care.
Do that when Saturn is there. Like Saturn is right there though. Like Saturn's right there. What is he supposed to do? Like, okay, I need you guys to carefully try to defeat me. Like he has to put on a show, or else like what's gonna happen?
I think he cares, and I think he does have these feelings, but I think he's putting his duty as a Marine over it. I think it's, but and I don't think it's
the
not
existence of the feeling.
It's not. Sure. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it's not eating at him as much as some people are making it seem.
It's not nerfing him against Luffy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. That like these feelings of Kizaru that he had before, it's not gonna hit him now, but it's gonna hit him after the Gorosei not only shows his true colors, but shows just how evil his intent is, and then he starts to question like, damn, I'm in this huge ass position of power directly under these dudes, and the reason like I'm helping them out is for this. And like hopefully he like changes his mind, but for right now it's just mission mode. Like my mission is to kill Vegapunk. This Gear 4 Luffy dude's in the way, Bonnie's in the way, Sentomaru's in the way. Let me phase past him and kill Vegapunk. And he was about to until Gear 5 snatched him, and then he started fighting Gear 5.
And to be fair to Hime, too, I am biased, right? I will admit that I'm biased. Right, I like the Yonko way more than the Admirals. But what I was gonna say that like Krow is not biased. Like Kizaru was his favorite character, so
yeah, Kizaru is.
We're agreeing completely.
Being for real, because I see a lot of I like the Admirals, right? And when I look at the power structure of the top tiers in One Piece, at least for the Yonko and the Admirals, that is, I see where it's not a clear drawn line between them. I think that the tiers are intertwined. I think the strongest Yonko at the top, the strongest Admiral, which would be Yaka Inu, is probably right behind like Kaido, and maybe in front of Big Mom, and then you have the weaker admirals under them. So I don't think I'm not trying to draw a wedge between these two tiers, but I'm looking at this Kizaru situation. I can't use that excuse for why he couldn't beat Luffy when I didn't see that type of hesitation with Bonnie. Like I'm looking at that panel. Bonnie punched Kizaru. He turned into light and she phased through him. He kicks her after that and sends her flying. He could have just dipped out.
The problem with Kizaru too is like we don't, because with the Admirals, my biggest thing is there's no Congress Hockey feast that we've seen.
Yeah, that too.
It's hard to keep up with Luffy if he's one of the strongest hockey users.
And I mean, I think that's my overall issue with why I have the Admirals on the lower end for the most part, because I don't see many hockey feats from them. Like everybody was using that excuse for
because everybody said like hockey is supreme, it's the ultimate, you know. But like when it comes to the Admirals, I mean.
So you're telling me that like you're not impressed by Akainu, Aokiji?
Oh no, we are.
No, I am. I think Akainu has Congress Hockey, to be honest, but
in regards to
I think we just need to see it more.
I mean, I'm impressed by him, but I'm saying like you're saying impressed by Akainu in regards to what we've seen from him versus
what we've seen, and what we've seen with him against also Aokiji on. When they're 10 days, when has over
in my opinion.
To be fair, I believe Kuzan is stronger than Luffy. I do.
Of course he is.
I don't think
right
Kizaru
now.
Is.
No, wait. Actually, right now in the series, I believe it. Right now at this moment.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I believe Kuzan and Nakano are different though. I believe they have Congress Hockey. I don't think Kizaru does. And I think that's what makes it where Luffy is clearly stronger.
I don't know about Kuzan having Conqueror's Hockey, but I could see Akainu having Conqueror's Hockey.
I think Akainu for sure has Conqueror. I got Akainu as the fourth strongest person, like not including Gorosei.
If Kuzan fought Akainu for 10 days without Conqueror's Hockey, I think he had to. If one of them had it, I think they both had it.
See, the thing is, like, that's also one thing that's very hard in terms of One Piece power scaling is the idea of Conqueror's Hockey, because it is a game changer. There's only 18 people in the story who have it, and even that, in that pool, a certain amount of people have advanced Conqueror's Hockey and know how to wield it and use it. And in those limited amount of people, even only some of them know how to properly use it, like, in their will. And so far, the only, I think, 4 people to have shown that they know how to properly use it is Kaido, Luffy, Whitebeard, and Roger. And Shanks, my bad.
Big Mom.
we have like an
Alright,
advanced Conquerors Hockey other than the combined one with Shanks.
No, she
Not
did
Shanks, sorry,
against
Kaido.
she did against page 1. That was Advanced Caucus.
That was advanced Conquerors. Okay, yeah, that's
The
6.
laser cannon, I think that was the name of it. Yeah.
Was Mazer Cannon Conquerors Hockey? I thought it was just like a big ass attack.
Cool, we gotta get the
The
chapter,
punch.
man.
Yeah, we gotta.
We kind of talked
seriously?
about the chapter though.
We are talking about chapter a little bit, but yeah,
yeah.
advanced Conquerors
That's
Hockey
true.
is very, very important in these fights. So like the fact that Kizaru, like I feel he doesn't have it specifically because of his personality and stuff like that. So that's why it's hard to like scale that way. But I do feel like Akainu would have it. So I do respect Aokiji and Akainu. They are tough for sure, especially with like Aokiji with the Blackbeard pirates. Oh, it's gonna be
That
tough.
man is a Yonko commander. That nigga ain't- Nah, let me stop. I fuck with Kuza. I'm just saying, bro. Like, we not for that. Like that fight with Garp was like impressive. That nigga didn't do nothing.
Come on, bro.
He froze Garp at the beginning. Garp broke out immediately. Garp punched him, sent him flying out of off panel. He came back. They clashed. Both of them fell. Garp punched him again, sent him flying off panel. He fought the rest of the
He
Blackbeard
was still
pirates.
completely
Got stabbed.
unfazed.
Who? Kuzan?
Yeah, bro.
I need you to tell
Like,
that story better,
if
Krow.
Kuzan
'cause
went all out.
When
I'm telling
grabbed
every
Kuzan
time
by
I
but
see-
but Garp was going all out, right? Kuzan
Both of
wasn't,
them,
bro.
my eyes were. Why was Kuzan not going all out?
Come on, dude. Like let's.
I'm saying, y'all keep telling me this.
What
What
he didn't do anything, bro. He was fighting
That's
Garp.
a fact. I know.
No, he was fighting Garp and
Kuzan
just
was
like,
going all out.
yeah, he wasn't, bro. Like, and if you
Bruh.
look at it, like at the end of the fight, right? He's standing
Who
there
can
with 5
stand-
Blackbeard pirates. Kuzan's
Who
just
can
like,
stand in front of Garp and fight him and not go all out? Seriously.
yeah, but you can see, bro. Like, dude's about to cry when Garp's standing there with the 5 Blackbeard pirates. Like,
That's fair. He can be sad, but that don't mean you're not
no,
fighting
bro. He
your
just
hardest, bro.
okay, see, in that situation, he definitely was not, bro. It's like,
Bro, that's insane. Nobody in this story can fight Garp and not be trying.
Yeah, that is true.
That is crazy,
bro.
bro.
That is true.
This is
I
Garp.
feel-
This ain't.
I
This
feel
ain't
like-
like
Garp
Yonko
isn't in his
Commander.
prime. He's not in his prime. It's
yeah,
not
he's
fair.
Not, he's not.
But still, look what he did.
Even still,
Bro, he
Garp
took out San
out
Juan
of his
Wolf, who
prime
cares?
is going nuts. Even
Which is
Ray Lee out of his prime is nuts.
Yeah, they stolen the admirals out of their prime. bro.
Debatable.
Oh wow.
I mean, we've seen Ray Lee do it.
Compared to their prime. No, I mean, really was scared of going against Blackbeard, bro.
yeah, he wasn't gonna beat Blackbeard.
He wasn't gonna
that's
beat
fair.
Blackbeard, but Blackbeard was so scared of him too. Like,
But I also think that current Garp is way. Like I think that even in their prime and even currently, Garp is way stronger than Ray.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
no,
yeah,
but even
fine,
Prime
yeah.
Ray Lee is really like strong compared to a lot of characters in today's realm right now. Like a lot. So
I'm not saying that
that
Kuzan
previous
just
generation
like-
was different.
All right,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
no, I
not
see what you're
like-
saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I feel like the idea that he can fight against somebody of Garp's caliber, anybody in that top tier, can't nobody fight against them and just be pulling punches. Like these are some of the strongest people in the world to me, bro.
I agree that the top 15, the top 20, if any, even if number 20 went against number 4, they would have to try to a huge extent.
Well, you can't.
I don't know.
I don't know about who's 20. Who's number 20? It's
Yeah,
it's
I don't know.
Zoro.
That's
I don't
Zoro
know.
in that
Like,
20 range, right?
Zoro's like at the 17, 18 range, right?
I mean, that's 20 range, right?
I
That's
mean,
20 range.
because if we think about
Alright,
it,
Kid
the
versus
3-4
Shanks.
range is Mihawk.
Yeah,
And
Kid versus Shanks. Kid versus Shanks is one shot.
Kid
That's
versus
probably-
Shanks. But I don't think Kid is stronger than Zoro.
but he's
But he's
around
in
like
the
the
same
20 range,
realm,
right?
though.
Like he's around
Same,
like
same range, but he's not top
22, 20.
I think
like
Shanks
20,
can one shot Kid to be Zoro too, though.
You think he can one shot
he
Zoro?
might not be top 20. That's true.
Yeah.
No, sir.
All right, then how about like from 1 to like 10 or 1 to 12?
See, that's really
I
tough. Like
can-
that's like where it's getting into real fights. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
1 to 12.
because
is
then you
nobody.
get Kizaru, Aokiji Akainu, Shanks, Mihawk. You get
even
Luffy.
like
You
Ben
get
Beckman versus like
Ben
Big
Beckman's in
Mom.
there
It's like
too.
a tough one. Like
Kaido if he's still alive, Big Mom if she's still alive. Yeah, there's a bunch, and they all have to try against one another. So
yeah, I agree.
But
with
shout
you.
out
It
to
does
them
make
boys,
sense,
though.
man.
You know, they ain't no bombs, like I said. I think Akinu got the best Admiral portrayal for sure.
mhm.
And
That's
when
true.
he fight, you know, it's gonna be crazy. But Kizaru, hey man, you better hope he get back up. That's all I'm gonna say.
He will, bro. He will. He will.
That's
I
my
want to see
boy,
his
man.
awakening. I
It's
want
these
to
Admiral fans though. They're so fucking, you know. I
see
fuck with
his
that.
awakening. Like if he had an awakening right now,
He can't do it though.
oh come on, bro. Like
But that's my problem with. I'm not saying he can't use awakening. I'm saying he can't do it on the island. I would assume.
Yeah,
right?
he can't destroy the island because of the fact that he has to recover the thing.
But that's my problem with the Admirals, bro. If you take All right. Let's say you put Kaido. I'm gonna use Green Bull and Fujitora, the Holy Land, right? They fighting against the commander level fighters. Yeah, we can go back to the chapter after this. And they can't use their devil fruits and go all out, so they can't put them down. If I put Kaido or Big Mom, or any real Yonko level character in that same position, and tell them that they just have to use Haki to put down some commander level characters, there's not going to be an issue here. And that's the difference between the Yonko and the Admirals to me personally. Kaido can blitz with Thunderbolt with Advanced Conqueror's Haki. Big Mom Mazer Cannon, Shanks Divine Departure. But these motherfuckers can't bring meteors out the sky, so they can't beat Rev commanders. That's a problem. I think the betrayal between them is very different.
Right? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about Fujitora?
Can he beat? I'm saying because he could not use his devil fruit to the full potential, he couldn't beat a commander level fighter.
That's why I'm so excited for the final war, because that's when all hell breaks loose. It's anybody's game.
That's true.
Everybody can do anything. So that's what I'm waiting for. But anyways, to the chapter. Yeah. All right.
Kuma, flashback. Kuma's flashback.
Yeah. Before we even touch that chapter, we got to shout out Vex, man, because I'm surprised everybody in here ain't a member right now.
Yeah, big shout out to Vex. He's given how many gifts? So many. The MVP of this
gift.
Appreciate
your
it,
boy
bro.
Darius. Y'all want to read that?
He said,
"Yeah, I mean, I can't get to him. You got to do it. Preach."
Krow is right because no one can beat Luffy. It's just a Luffy stand, bro.
Oh my god, bro, Luffy piece. I mean, that's literally what it is, though. But not yet, big dog, not yet.
Hey, wait. Before we get to the chapter, Preach. Do you want to get to all the donos and stuff?
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, but that was the last one.
No, not just
Super
gifted,
chat.
but actual the messages and shit.
That was the last one, yeah.
The Krow one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Because we did the other ones
Anything
before.
that starts with Crow's right is always gonna be.
Man. Okay. Anyways, how about this is a simple thing for the chapter? Ratings. What'd you guys rate this chapter?
That's cool. Yeah, let's hear it. We'll start with.
Chad, what was your rating for the chapter? I gotta hear.
Oh my god, last chapter! Wow, 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, but when the chapter puts me in my feels and it's so there's so much depth to it, and I can't even I have to stop mid chapter every 3-page to compose myself. It's a 10 out of 10.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I was the same. I had to take a breather in there, bro. I almost cried, bro. I almost cried.
I ain't gonna lie, that panel. I was talking to my friend Carl last night. I don't know if in chat or not. We were talking about the most emotional moments, and I was like, once this Kuma panel is animated, where he's crying that he's grateful, I think it's gonna be up there.
I told Chestnut the same thing.
That's a crazy panel, bro, and it's beautiful. Well, Chestnut, 1 to 10. Let's hear it.
It's a 10 out of 10. I actually cried on stream, actually genuinely, to the point where Hime was getting uncomfortable because I was crying so much.
No, I felt bad because everybody was waiting for us to finish the chapter. I was like, I will continue reading this.
It was that one panel of Kuma crying where you see his whole face, man.
And
when he says, "Thank you for being born."
Yeah.
And when he says, "I wish we would have," I would have done that. I would have traveled with you. Oh my gosh.
You know what got me too? He's looking at her and he's smiling and stuff. I'm like, bro, he wants to cry right now. You know what I'm saying? He's just he doesn't let her see it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For me, this chapter was easy 10 out of 10, and I'm so glad at the fact that when I was reading this, that I didn't underestimate Kuma's kindness. Because this man will be so kind and so helpful and caring for any means possible. And it's just so amazing to see that such a genuine and kind person actually exists in the One Piece world. And like a gem of a person. And it's crazy. And the fact that it's quite literally a battle between the most evil thing we've seen so far in Saturn versus the kindest individual in Kuma. And Kuma, the fact that we see Vegapunk looking all completely scared that you're gonna kill Kuma, you're gonna do all these things, take away his free will, do all of this, you're gonna make him a warlord, make him do all these things he doesn't want to do, and Kuma so instantly is I'll do it in a heartbeat. If it's for my daughter, I'll do it.
Bro, it's oh man,
no hesitation.
I want to ask you this.
No
this
hesitation.
This is a dark question, bro. Would you sell your soul for your kid, bro? That is insane. The fact that he had to consider that and he did it, but I feel like most people say yes.
It's no questions asked, and I feel like it'd be much easier for a parent to actually answer that question, because they would know that responsibility and stuff like that. So
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Shout out to my boy. JJ, 1 to
Dallas.
10. Yeah, big KD, man.
Man, listen, can I give two numbers?
No. I
gotta-
know what you're finna do.
I
I know what you're trying to do. You try to split it up. The
I
emotions be 10 out of 10.
gotta be like,
Exactly.
nah. So like, I just want to say from the get go, like, I read the chapter, everything hit me, but yo, I was really thinking like we was gonna end up back towards the end. 1100, big monumental. I was expecting to see somebody slap Saturn before the chapter was over with. I ain't gonna lie. So when I first read the chapter, I was ready to just be on here and be like 8.5. Like, yo, I was just gonna be straight hating. Like, I was like, yo, Krow gonna say what he gonna say about me and my numbers. I was just ready for it. But like, I can't front like.
Hold on. I was gonna say that,
Kuma
but you've been
stuff
saying
is
you've been getting strayed, so I had to chill. So that's why I didn't say that. You feel me?
Hey, it's all good though, man. I keep a bulletproof vest and a bulletproof Scully, man. It's wintertime. We good.
Okay.
But
let's hear it.
so, but as we going through the chapter, yeah, the Kuma stuff hit. But I'm big on the nostalgia, and I just really appreciated just seeing like, yo, he threw everybody from the pre-time skip in this chapter, just getting those reactions. That was very fun. The thing that really hit me with Kuma, I love how Kuma turned that daddy picture into his Jolly Roger. Like,
yes.
Oh yes, I completely agree.
That was so cute.
I was like,
man.
I was like, you know, you a gangster for real when you walking around with your daughter's picture, and then people seeing that and they like, yo, we got to get up out of here. Like, that was something. So like on the second read, after stop being in my feelings, because like, yo, after a while I'll be missing Luffy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be missing Luffy. I'm still trying to figure out why York was on the ground and Lucci was in the room chilling with the Straw Hats. I still ain't got no answers there. So when 1100 came in that big, momentous number, I was thinking, yo, we gonna get something. But with the chapter that we was given, once I got out of my emotions, I was like, yo, I can't front on this. Like Prince said, I couldn't imagine actually being a father and reading somebody go through this sacrifice, and like, would you be willing to do the same thing? Hopefully you would, but yo, like, you can't compare nobody's backstory to Kuma now. We may do a little bit of comparing, but
oh no, not a little bit. We'll get to it soon enough because I got an idea. I just
want to say one more thing. Like, we like the clown dragon. I love the clown dragon.
You muffled. Let's restart and I'll talk again.
How I sound?
You good.
Trying to.
Okay. Like I said, we love the clown dragon, but I feel like if Kuma didn't get the words from Dragon to live your life without regret, he may have not made this decision. It wouldn't have been as easy for him. Well, he may have made the decision because he's down for his girl, but all the implications that Saturn laid down, he knew it was going to be terrible. But when Dragon gave him those words from the chapter or two previously, I felt like it just made everything a little bit more easier for him to do what he needed to do for his family. So yeah, we clown Dragon, but I feel like that's another way of him leading by example and just making sure that Kuma's doing the things that he needs to do so that he can lay his head down at night. So
he's the
all right.
No, JJ's spitting, bro. He's spitting like that.
JJ has gotten to it. Like he has said something.
Let's finish the ratings. Yeah.
Did we finish?
Preach.
Preach still got it. All right.
Man.
The main man.
It's like, bro, I feel like I'm too inconsistent. Like, you guys call me the harshest grader, but like recently it's just been 10s, bro. And I think I had to give it a 10 just because like it really choked me up, bro. So it's like I said, the emotional ones, they're always the best. So I'll give it a 10.
Nah, this was a really dope chapter for real.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 10 out of 10 as well. This was this is what One Piece excels at more than anything I've read.
Lore piece, it's the best.
Emotion piece, to be honest.
Yes,
like,
emotion piece.
Gonna be top tier, but nothing else I've read makes me feel moments like One Piece does. That pizza party, knowing what's coming, me looking at how happy they is doing that pizza
and how
party,
they were dancing, bro.
Right, yeah. It's like, come on.
What I'm telling you, when I read that chapter yesterday and I saw that Kizaru, Sentomaru, Vegapunk were all doing that Sun God Nika pose, I just knew that this story is gonna shift because that is extremely important. Even if it's a little pizza party that they're having, and plus everybody loves pizza. So.
Facts. And then Bunny's favorite food being pizza, and then we saying that's a cool little callback, I feel. And yeah, bro, it's just this is a 10 out of 10 for sure. I do have a question. This doctor we get, this cipher poet doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And did y'all look at the note that TCB put? Like it would be pronounced like Alufa.
Yeah.
Y'all think that she's related to Khalifa?
Khalifa?
He
Yeah.
looks exactly
I
like
was
her,
thinking she
bro.
looks similar.
She
Yeah,
looks
she looks
exactly
like
like her, and she looks like she might be like blonde or something. So maybe.
I thought that was Khalifa. I was like, you ain't slick, bro.
I thought that too.
We
at first.
on you.
That is Khalifa.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay,
you know,
yeah, my bad.
she played the assistant role in Water 7. I wouldn't be surprised at her playing that role and just overseeing everything. I definitely think this could be. Wait, first of all, compared to where we at compared to where we at in the current story, how far ago was this? Is this like what 4 years ago?
I think it's 3 years.
No, this was 3 years from the episode 1 of One Piece.
I thought it was 3 years in general because
No.
Money
because
is how old is she? 8 or
she's 10. Oh no, she's gonna turn 10. So it's she's 9 years old right now, and by the time she turns 10 is when she's cured. And
I thought that at the end of her treatment is like right before she turns 10. So basically she's 9 in this chapter, right?
Yeah.
And right now she's 12. So this is not 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years.
It would because the thing is we have to consider the time skip as well. Because
that's what I said. The 2 years is what made me. It's 1 year before the story started. Then you add in the 2 year time skip. Does that not make it 3?
Oh shoot! I'm thinking.
I'm thinking
is Luffy 14 or 16 in this?
I don't know. I know he's a teenager though.
Because like the only reason I'm saying that is because they also mentioned the rookie Ace, and that's why I'm measuring it that way. Because Ace was 17 and Luffy was 14 when Ace was a rookie and he set out to sea. That's why.
He had to be 14 because Luffy left when he was 16, right?
No, Luffy left. Sorry,
17,
Ace
17.
left when he's 17, and he left 3 years before Luffy.
So this had to be Luffy at 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like Luffy had to be 14 at this instance, and it had to be 3 years before the timeline. Before
hold on.
when Luffy
You just
set
confused me so bad. Hold on, my bad. All right, Luffy at this point is
14.
Do we know that? Is that stated in the story?
Nah, but I'm taking it based off of the fact that they're saying that the rookie Ace caused a huge bunch of commotion, and there needs to be a spot filled in by the Shichibukai and stuff like that. So that's why Kuma went in. And the only reason, like, I would assume that Ace would be 17 is because they're calling him a rookie. The first year he went to sail out and sea.
So I think his first year he took out a warlord.
I mean,
he was already in Whitebeard. No, he was already in Whitebeard's crew at this point, though.
So what? It's been like 2 years. Then?
I mean, Luffy took out Croc and Moria in like a 4-month span after heading out to sea.
Warlord.
Luffy did his shit in like 4 months. He was killing it.
Oda got to start putting some little time between traveling to islands or something, man. God damn.
People keep commenting on my videos that Luffy is 20 right now. Is that true?
He's 19.
He's 19. Yeah.
But they said
this is right before.
They say he already turned 20. I don't know. I'm just
he hasn't turned 20. He's 19 still. But what you call it? From Punk Hazard all the way up until now in Egghead, it's only been, I'm pretty sure, 1.5 to 2 months. That's it. That's actually nuts.
Wait, no, that was in Wano for like 3 weeks, all like in general.
Yeah,
right?
3 weeks, and then the whole like trip from Punk Hazard to Dressrosa to Zoe to Whole Cake, and then them and Whole Cake was about like 4 or 5 days.
That's like an hour.
Like it felt like hella long, but it was only like 4 or 5 days.
All right. Okay, so before I ask this next question, I need to know how long y'all think we're still gonna be in this flash? Like 1 to 2 chapters, maybe? Everyone?
I was saying 3. I think 3.
No, I think it's ending now. I think the next chapter is on Egghead.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
So you think we don't get what the request was for Kuma and the East Blue?
It's so obvious.
Yeah, I think.
What was it?
What
do
is
you think?
Talk to me.
Let's hear it.
I mean, like to go after. I thought it was about Luffy. Like
Yeah, me
go
too. I
stop
thought it was
him.
about Luffy.
I mean, for me, like they wouldn't show Luffy then getting like with the tiger otherwise. You know, I think Oda's the kind that like if he show us this amount of detail, he's not coming back on this. If he didn't show us Luffy, maybe we would have gotten something more the next chapter. But even then, I think that he already like he already talked too much about like this whole flashback. I think that it's unfortunately we're just going like no, actually fortunately we're going back to Egghead.
I think that the best way we can get back to Egghead is through Kuma's emotions slowly dwindling. And I think that we're gonna see that right now. Obviously, he looks extremely kind. He like is just like his usual self. He's writing letters to Bonnie and all this and that. But I think that we're gonna start to see like his personality and stuff deteriorate as like he's with Vegapunk doing these missions for the world government as a warlord and stuff like that. And we still have to get context on two major things. One, why he chose to save why he chose to save the Straw Hats and like as a revolutionary symbol, why he chose to do all of that. And two, why he chose to rewire into his mind and ask Vegapunk for a specific mission to protect the Straw Hats ship, being the Thousand Sunny. And I think that we'll get that context in the next 1 to 2 chapters or so.
Fucking destroyed, bro. I will say I think that some of the questions you asked will be answered, but I don't think it's gonna be in the flashback because a lot of this stuff is starting to approach current timeline stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that
I think
it'll be sprinkled in throughout the rest of the arc.
In my opinion, the flashback ends once Kuma's emotional or free will ends. Like as soon as he turns into a cyborg, like he's like now he's a cyborg now, and then like it bleeds into the current day and how he's like maybe getting straight to Egghead or transporting straight to Egghead from Marijua. I think that's how it's going to end.
I think that scene at the end of the chapter was Oda fixing what we think about the Gorosei, which is that they've known all of this shit about Luffy being. Well, I think this is what it is actually not specifically that. I think that it's sending Kuma to go find whoever ate the Nika fruits. And I think that next chapter we're going to see Kuma see Luffy using his devil fruit. I think he's going to disobey the Gorosei's charges commands for the first time. And then right at the end of the oh my God, Preach, you deserve to get roasted for eating pineapple pizza. But anyway, right at the end of the chapter, we're gonna get back to Egghead.
Wait, no, hold on. Forget all that. Pineapple pizza?
Bro,
Preach, come on.
Bro,
What's wrong with pineapple pizza? I love pineapple pizza.
I want to say
pineapple
thank you to
pizza.
Chestnut. She bought me a pizza at Anime NYC, and then the first thing she does is roast the fuck out of me for getting pineapple.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Dude,
Pineapple pizza is
in New
elite.
York, you gotta be
Hawaiian pizza.
Like I get like if you eating a Hawaiian pizza in Hawaii, but like you in New York, like why you eating?
Bro, it's my
No.
favorite.
Any pizza in New York is lit. That's the first thing first. And second thing, Hawaiian pizza is made for the strong. If you don't like it, you have chopped
I don't know. It's made for people who disrespect pizza. Let's be honest.
But only in Hawaii.
anything
Y'all should
can
not
go
be
on
listening
pizza.
to the Canadian for
Oh,
pizza,
really?
bro.
Oh,
The
really?
Canadian.
Really?
Absolutely
Oh, really?
disgusting, honestly.
As if we were like y'all were in Italy or some shit. You are in the U.S., okay?
It's New York. It's my pizza. That's literally all we're known for, bruh.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge
Hawaiian
proponent of
pizza.
the fact that wherever you are, you
Hawaiian
eat
pizza,
their
bro.
pizza.
Bro,
So
no,
if
no,
you in New
yo,
York, you
I-
eat New York style pizza.
was
Chicago style pizza.
was my
If you in
first-
Hawaii, then you eat pineapple pizza.
Bro, in Hawaii, bro, it's not. Is it really a Hawaiian thing?
Yeah, it's Hawaiian pizza.
Or is it
It's
just because it
known
has
to
a
be-
pineapple on it?
No, it's literally like that was the thing that a Hawaiian pizza is pineapple on pizza.
That's
Like, I'm
trash,
pretty
bro.
sure it's
Let's
I will
be
say though,
serious.
I
Let's
was
be
in
fucking
Anime
serious.
NYC and we got I had to try a bagel, right? Like, bro, this bagel had sausage, ham, bacon. It had 2 eggs. It was like steak, bro.
It sounds giant.
It was insane, bro. Like,
Was it good?
it was good. It was
Them
good.
bagels in New York for real.
No,
Hey,
for
how's
real,
the
bro. Like,
smear ratio? I know that's what we
that one didn't have it.
Smear rate.
But bro, I
smear.
think it won,
About that.
and it was
Oh,
a fat schmear, bro.
Fat
A big
schmear?
fatty.
What the fuck, bro?
What's going on?
Okay.
Nah, that's too funny.
This the
No,
best.
but it makes sense though. Like, have you
part
seen
of
those
the
NYC bagels? They're like like thick, like with the cream cheese. It's like one block of it
Niggas
inside.
eat
No, it was,
pizza
bro. It
with
was. It was.
pineapple on it.
I can
That's for
guarantee you it was.
weak-willed- That's for weak-willed individuals, bro. We don't
Did
eat
you get
pizza
the
with
inside
pineapple.
cut out, Preach?
No. It was just a normal bagel.
Oh no, not that scoop shit. What was that? Like that's from Cal. Like I feel disrespected as a Californian that we have somehow come up with that. Like that's really weird. That like you can somehow scoop a bagel and eat it like that. That's weird. Like, just eat the
What?
bagel.
I'm talking
What
about
are you
like,
guys?
you know, sometimes you cut
Wait. What are you guys talking about? Scoop a bagel. What are you guys talking about?
There's
You're
this
saying
thing
like when
on
they cut the
TikTok-
bagel, like so it's like the thing is like kind of hollow.
Yeah, so they
Yeah,
it's
scoop
less
out the
bread, that's what
breading
I'm
of
talking
the
about.
bagel inside. So
Like you
it's
ever
like
ate one of
Oh,
those Mexican
oh,
sandwiches?
wow.
They cut the
This,
bread
this,
from the
no,
inside.
no, but that's okay. Even me, Arab people sometimes do this. They take like a big, like a type of baguette, and like they scoop, they take out the white, and then so you have more space to like spread stuff. And
No, that
Exactly.
makes sense. It's a sandwich, but like a bagel specifically.
Yeah, I
it's
think
kinda
a
weird.
bagel is pushing it because there's already not a lot of space.
Exactly. It's so small. It's
All right,
just a bagel.
Crow. Now, Crow and Chestnut, what is the best pizza then? If it's not Hawaiian, what's the best one?
Wait,
Best
wait,
pizza?
wait.
You think
Oh,
Hawaii's
y'all-
the best?
Isn't it? Is
It's not the
best?
best.
Why did I
That's
order
not
it?
the best. We never said it's the best.
I'm
You have
gonna
been
go order the
saying
best
some
pizza.
wild shit on this stream
Whoa.
today. Preach.
You think I'm gonna order the worst one?
I think
Preach.
Hawaiian
I'm
should
gonna
not
order
be in the conversation for the
Yo,
best. Okay.
Hawaiian
All right,
should
okay.
literally
To be honest,
Yeah, bro.
pepperoni is
For
up
the
there,
top.
but it has to be pepperoni or pineapple.
Pineapple is not. Stop it, bro.
Bro,
Come on, dog.
please. Pineapple
Bro.
is not at the top.
Have some.
I mean, Hawaiian.
It's cool.
This isn't.
When
This
you in
isn't.
Hawaii and you chilling, like it's a vibe. You on the beach and shit, but it is not the top pizza. Please.
Chad,
No,
am I
bro.
crazy,
Not even
Chad?
top five.
Am I
Not
crazy?
even top five.
Bro, Chad, what is your top 3 pizza?
Okay, I've been to Chicago and I got pizza. I made it a.
Not the
I had to get
soup.
some pizza. No,
Not
I
You had to
didn't
get- you had
I
to
didn't
get
get
the
the. No,
deep
I didn't
dish.
get the deep dish. No.
You didn't get the deep
Okay.
dish?
But that should be wet as hell. Pause.
Nah, but
feel
you
me?
gotta
Wet
try
as
it,
hell.
at least.
Yo, I call pizza wet as well. People told me
That
to
shit
stop.
is
See,
very
but
wet, bro.
I don't care if you don't like it or not. At least try it.
Nah,
Like, that's what I'm saying.
I want to try it
Listen.
once in my life, though. I want to
finna
try
say
Yeah,
it.
at least
something
try it
wild.
once.
Yeah, make sure
Yeah.
you get a straw for that. Listen, the
That's crazy.
top three pizzas. Ready? The number 3 is a classic pepperoni. You can't go wrong with it. It's delicious. It's crispy. It's greasy. It got everything. Number
on.
2.
All right.
Listen, bro. Number 2 is Italian, bro. Italian pizza, especially if there's like peppers and onions. It's amazing. It has to be flatbread for all of these. No deep dish, no sauce parties here. Flatbread New York style pizza. And then number 1, the best pizza is a steak and cheese pizza, bro. It's literally a steak hoagie, like a steak hoagie and a pizza, bro.
Kind of like a Philly cheesesteak
I
as a
disagree
pizza.
so much. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Who here loves just like just the cheese pizza? I love it just
bro, come
simple.
on,
I love it
bro.
just simple.
That's
Hey,
Simple
I'm not gonna
cheese
lie.
pizza is
Hey,
amazing.
hey,
It's like
listen.
a cheeseburger with no
This
cheese.
might sound kind
What
of
I used
weird,
to eat when I
but
was like 5 years
The
old.
four cheese one is amazing.
listen,
Yeah,
Costco
macaroni,
pizza,
bro. Let's go get you some
Costco
macaroni.
pizza hits sometimes. I can't lie. Costco pizza. Have you guys tried Costco pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had it. It's okay.
There's no
Yeah,
that
Costco
shit
inside
hits,
me, bro.
man.
Gas
That shit is.
station
That's
pizza.
crazy. And you live in the
It's
US. That's crazy.
simple like what? $5, $4.
JJ.
Costco pizza. It's good. Man.
I'm gonna be honest. I prefer their hot dog than their pizza. But
Yeah,
that's
Oh, like that
dog,
chicken
yeah,
bake
personally.
thing.
Wait, what?
There's like a chicken bake or whatever, like sausage bake that you can get at Costco. It's
Bro,
really
you
I
don't
good.
know
know.
how-
I was just talking about the normal hot dog.
The normal hot dog. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
they have like humongous
decent.
ones. Yeah.
No, like
No, yeah,
there's
hey,
a
Prince,
thing where
you
like
said
you can take the
Costco
chicken
pizza?
bake, put the hot dog in, and
Talk
like
about that.
there's a whole thing.
Where is this conversation?
Wait,
going?
what?
I don't know.
But you know how high I would have to
Oh,
been
I,
to
I
order
like
that.
talking about
Pizza.
food, man. Food's good.
JJ,
My bad.
JJ.
Emulate
You
my
from the
think
South?
it's valid?
You
No,
from the
bro,
South. So you know about the Hunt's Brother Pizza, right? You don't think? Come on.
No.
All right, fuck
Come
outta
on,
here,
man.
bro. Either way, in my personal opinion, and I'm finna into some territory here, meat lover pizza
Mm.
with the cheese. I mean the ham, the JJ territory. That's what I was finna say. But you know, sausage, bacon, ham, I guess sometimes, and pepperoni. You feel me? You can't go wrong with that. That is the defining pizza in my eyes.
Low key, to be honest, I kind of agree. Meat lovers always smash.
I think
'Cause I
Supreme.
love
He
meat.
let him
Pause.
knows ball.
Supreme
His
is way
brother
better.
pizza goes hard.
Oh,
Supreme, I'm
big
not trying
pause,
no
but I love
fucking
meat.
olives and shit on no pizza, bro. I'm gonna get a
You don't like
salad or
mushroom?
some shit like that. No.
It's,
The fuck
bro,
was
I'd rather eat that
I want two
than
types
meatloaf.
of slices. I want just cheese, or I do me some grilled chicken and some banana peppers on my pizza. Like those are the two
Oh, bro,
slices. I
speaking
like.
of
Them
chicken,
hoes
bro,
trash.
have you ever had barbecue chicken pizza?
Yeah, that's ass.
Yes, I did, and it was
It's ass, bro. Come on, no,
Chicken
Crow,
is good.
Crow, you got some horrible pizza takes, bro.
Ass. Y'all niggas-
Nah.
Nah, meat lovers is good.
You know what? You know
No, I
what?
said
You guys,
barbecue
you guys,
chicken, Prince.
you know what, you guys?
This
You
is
know,
a staple.
no, wait. Can I say something? You know what you guys sound like? You guys sound like, you know, like super boring. We like you know, a little spice on our stuff, you know.
Yeah, y'all like a little spice with the pineapple, bro. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Listen,
There's a lot
y'all
of
just
spice.
There is
one
nothing
position.
better
Y'all
than like
just
a
one
pizza
position
with
people,
some
bro.
like. I know this sounds crazy, but
Nothing but
pizza
meat.
with sriracha always hit.
Sriracha? It's ranch.
Yeah.
though. I do ranch.
I never tried sriracha on a
I use
pizza.
ranch.
Though.
I dip my
Yeah,
pizza in ranch.
I'm brown, so I gotta love spicy shit. I
Yeah,
eat spicy
this is
everything.
I love
So, like,
spicy stuff too.
yeah,
But I never tried the
Pineapple.
sriracha on
sriracha
deck
one.
with everything.
And
So
grilled chicken on pizza? What the fuck is this, bro?
you've never had
Bro,
grilled chicken on
grilled
pizza?
I've had
barbecue-
it. It's just me.
barbecue
I've
sauce?
Had both of those.
It's
I've
not
had both
mid.
of
It
those.
just
It's
depends
mid.
on what kind you get.
Banana pizza.
No, that's
All
not
right, now
banana
we're getting a
pizza.
little crazy. We're getting a little crazy.
Who eats banana? Is
Oh,
that
you know
a
what?
thing?
There's
Hold
a
up,
pickle.
banana
There's a pickle
pepper?
pizza.
What the fuck?
If it's like banana peppers on pizza, banana peppers are delicious on like an Italian pizza.
sounds
But
good.
if it's
About
banana
peppers,
the
yeah.
fruit, y'all
No,
need
that's
help.
good.
Like I think we need to get like a better help sponsor or something because
listen.
Darius said hot sauce is the only vegetable I put on pizza. That's facts. Same here. Meat
Buffalo
lovers,
ranch is
my
good.
my vegetable is sriracha. That's
Y'all ever
it.
had chicken bacon ranch pizza before?
Chicken
No.
ranch
That
bacon
shit
pizza.
busting. That shit busting. I ain't
Chicken
gonna cap.
bacon ranch pizza.
Yeah, chicken bacon ranch. That shit busting.
I don't
think of
remember
it.
if I
It sounds
did.
familiar.
Man, that shit busting.
Barbecue chicken, onion. Yeah. See, he knows what.
Yo,
he knows
onion is the best. Is one of the best.
Why we put
vegetables
onions on pizza,
a-
dog? What's up?
Bro,
It's
you don't
so
want any
good.
vegetables on your pizza, Crow.
No, nigga, I eat a salad if I want some vegetables, dog.
That's okay. So you eat a salad of onion and
All right.
mushrooms.
I'll be
Some
fair.
people
Like,
do.
to
I
be
know.
fair, bro. What is it called? The like the vegan one, the vegetable pizza. That shit tastes like ass, bro.
That's
I
what
never
you
Bro,
tried
You
it.
might as well say
I'm not
what
gonna
you
lie.
eat.
Like 80% of vegan food tastes.
No, that's not true. Tofu.
No,
is
the
amazing.
veggie- there are
that's what
When you
it's
called.
cook it
That tastes good.
correctly, tofu is amazing.
I don't eat I eat paneer instead, but like what you call it chickpeas and stuff. A lot of things made from chickpeas are hella good.
Because
Like that's vegan.
You
I'm
know
pretty
why I
sure.
don't
What
like
the fuck is a
the.
chickpea? What are y'all talking about?
You don't know what
It's
a
like a
chickpea
little It's like that.
Oh,
little,
this
that
America?
little ball.
Hummus? You know what hummus?
I'm from America, man. Fuck you talking
You eat a hummus in America? What are you talking about?
No, I never.
You've
Actually, I
never
never
had
had it
hummus?
before. No, I never had it.
No way.
I'm
No
not
like
shot.
Hammer for real right now, Krow.
That's crazy.
I'm from Alabama, big dog. We'll do that.
You sound like you eat like cheeseburgers and shit. Like what?
Yes,
what's going on?
sir.
There's no way that you haven't tried hummus. There's no way.
Hummus,
Oh
bro,
my
that's
god,
some-
I eat hummus every day. Ask
that's some
Chestnut
fucking
on camera
regular
in
shit.
front of her. I
Only
eat this
time
shit
I don't
every
get
day.
hummus.
Prince
Every
and Hime,
day.
y'all gotta put me
It's the-
on. Like, what?
it's
what
the
even
food of my
is hummus,
people.
bro? Like, what even is it?
Yo, it's
yo,
the
hummus
food
is
of my
actually
people.
delicious. Hummus
It's the
is
food of my
actually
people,
really
bro.
good.
This is
No,
so
but like,
good.
what is it,
Lebanese delicacy, bro.
It's
It's
like
like-
it's like smoothed chickpeas.
Do
pretty
you
much.
want me to show you? I
Yeah,
have
no.
some at home.
It's basically like chip dip, but instead of thinking like the classic sour cream chip dip, think of it to like a little bit more earthy, a little bit more grainy, and like garlicky
It's
and
healthy,
spicy. It doesn't taste like chip
Yeah,
dip.
no, it's healthy.
'Cause I heard it's healthy.
I'm pretty sure it's
yeah.
supposed to be vegan, but that's not the premise of it. It's not supposed to be vegan food. It's just good food that happens to be vegan. I think.
It's
if
super
you
I'll
can
try. I'll try
explain,
it one
go
day. I'll
ahead.
try it.
There's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of vegan stuff in for example, falafel. This is it's vegan. It's super good, bro.
You know, falafel slaps.
No
Falafel
idea
Yeah,
what
is
the
good.
it's
fuck y'all
vegan.
talking about, bro.
It's vegan, bro.
What is that?
Bro,
Yeah, no, Crow,
Oh
you need to
my
expand your
God.
What
palate.
is
There's
that,
no way you don't know what
No
hummus
fucking
is.
way,
You don't know
nigga.
what
Hot
falafel
wings,
is.
No,
burgers,
bro, they on
Philly
your head,
cheesesteak.
Crow. They on your
Man,
head,
hell
bro.
no. What
Bro,
is
you
we
want
making
no
up words in
vegetables?
here
You
for,
want
bro?
no hummus? You want nothing, bro. Nothing
Not
healthy.
no
word.
We making
Bro,
up
this
words
this
here,
man
bro.
want a cheese pizza with like a cheeseburger and some chicken nuggets. That's what this man want. I
Hot
don't know.
wings. Say it right. Hot wings, big dog. Soul
Okay.
food.
Boneless
That
nuggets.
is
All
fine.
right.
But bro, nah, bro. But soul
Okay,
food
do you
is
know?
like
Do you know?
the
I have
only
a question.
problem
Do
with
you know
soul
what?
food is like I'm gonna eat it and then I'm done for the day, bro. It's like
Hey, bro. Hey.
Yeah, no, I
Tired
can't
as
eat
hell.
anything else.
Hey,
I,
that's-
like I had like love
I have
for
listen.
some like good mac and cheese,
wing
like a
pizza.
good like barbecue
Bro,
side.
it almost
and stuff.
it literally hits too
Takes me
hard,
out the
bro.
whole day.
It hits too hard.
Hey man, that's y'all. Y'all can't take it.
I can't, bro. Like, I literally pass out and take a nap for
Not
like 2
every
hours.
day, you know, like you don't eat that.
Nah, I
every
ain't saying
day,
that's
you
Sunday
know?
dinner type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Like,
That's true.
personally, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, my stomach can't intake that every day.
Dandy man said, "Whoa, I left and what happened to One Piece?"
Listen,
talking about Sanji, bro.
hey,
Sanji a chef.
talking about
Hey,
food,
no,
bro.
we talking about. Hey, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the Straw Hats probably talk about this shit all the time, like with whatever their favorite foods from certain
Oda
islands
does
were.
every fucking SBS. We found out somebody's new favorite food.
Yeah, no, but I'm
You
sure
look
like
at
the
it,
Straw Hats themselves, like as a crew, they probably had like debates of like, oh, what's the best
I
food?
know Luffy. Sanji and Zoro are probably like.
Nah,
I'm finna zoom in on this piece in this chapter. Let's see what these boys eat, man. All right, pepperoni. Is that a leaf?
Classic. Huh?
Man,
A
they
leaf
already-
on a
Spinach,
pizza?
bro. You never had
Go look
spinach
at go
on
look
pizza?
at Vonnie. Why am I eating? Just tell me realistically. Why do I want to eat a pizza with spinach on it?
Hey,
What
it
do I
looks
gain
like.
from it?
Hey, okay. I see tomato.
Nah, bro,
I see
spinach is actually
olive.
good.
Flavor.
No.
I
Tomato
see-
pizza is
What the fuck?
disgusting.
No, I agree. No, yeah,
This-
tomato is
flavor-
disgusting, bro. That's the only
spinach got
reason.
the
I'm
flavor.
looking at a tomato. It looks like a tomato.
That's the
That's a-
only
that's- I
reason
think
why
that's
I
pepperoni.
can't
That's
stand a
pepperoni.
veggie pizza because it has tomato on it.
Niggas eating tomatoes and shit, dog. I can't.
That's
see
what it
it.
looks
Like,
like.
it's already tomato
Looking at
sauce.
the
Why do
picture,
you
that's
need the
facts.
tomato in all its form?
Exactly.
It's like over the top, bro.
Who
That's
forms a
crazy.
tomato? Why do I need that?
Like the only stuff that you can have many forms of it is cheese. That's
It's
it.
like that's like putting. Wait.
Hey, okay. Do y'all like stuffed crust or not? And
fuck
yes,
with
Cody,
stuffed crust.
spinach
bad.
slaps.
I don't mind. I
Spinach
don't
is
mind.
one of
Niggas
my
eating
like favorite
spinach
vegetables. Spinach on a pizza
pizza,
slaps.
bro.
Spinach is good, yeah.
I fuck
Spinach
with
is good.
spinach, but I'm not putting that on the pizza, bro. What's up?
Mushroom is good.
Do y'all run out of room on the
Mushroom
plate
is
or something?
amazing. Mushroom is
No
is one
mushrooms,
of, it's
no mushrooms,
amazing.
no, sir,
Yo,
no, sir,
mushroom
no.
is amazing.
Mushroom, yes.
Bro,
Yes.
what is up with y'all? Bro, mushrooms are so gross. They're
Yes,
You
so
know what?
I
You
don't
know
like
what?
mushrooms. I can't lie.
They
You
are
know what? That's
disgusting.
why. That's why
man.
it's snowing in your state.
Bro, you are eating literal fungus, bro. Like, go eat a sock. Literally, go leave your
That
sock
is-
out, water
Yeah,
on
you know
it,
what? You know
let
what?
whatever
You know
grow
what?
on it, and
It
go
takes-
put that on your pizza.
It takes a
Disgusting.
mature taste buds to actually enjoy it.
You should go. You should go
true.
eat stuff
Okay,
off a
so-
petri dish too, bro.
You,
Just
you
go
know who
take
doesn't like mushroom? Kids.
I don't
Yeah,
either. I'll be a kid forever. Fuck it.
Yeah, literally, Crow. Me and you, bro, because
Hey,
we're
hey.
not gonna think disgusting.
I'll embrace my Luffy-ness and be a child,
Yo.
but like food,
I can't
like
fuck with it, bro.
food's food.
Hold up. I just realized something.
I eat
Is it?
mushrooms regularly.
Nah, hell nah, nigga. You wildin'.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Veggie omelets every day. It's good for your brain, yo. It's good for your brain.
Hey,
I'll be a
wait,
stupid nigga for the
wait.
rest of my life.
Wait. I'll let it
Uh,
slide. JJ, name the ingredients of the veggie omelet. Go.
For my veggie omelets, I'm
Yes.
doing green and red peppers.
Uh
I'm
huh.
doing what I said, the mushrooms.
Uh huh.
Depending on whatever onions I buy that week, I typically do a sweet onion, may do a red onion.
Uh huh.
And,
Cheese.
that's just
Spinach, you gotta put spinach in it.
that's just for the
I agree with the
Spinach.
spinach.
Yeah,
No-
spinach
no
and
cheese?
cheese, that shit hits.
Spinach-
I'm telling you
spinach
right
is
now.
taking over my
I mean,
omelet
I'm not
sometimes.
eating
You
a
put a little
omelet
bit of
with-
spinach, and it's like a spinach omelet. Spinach take over a little bit too much for my omelets.
Me personally, I'm not eating omelet with no meat either, but I can respect that.
Well, you can sprinkle a little bit of
Listen,
bacon
bro,
on top.
here,
if
this
you
might
want.
be a hot take, bro. To
That's
me,
not veggie then.
if it's not meat in the meal, it's not a real meal, bro. It's like it's not even. It's like
Y'all
a
niggas
snack.
eat like birds
Oh.
or pigeons or some shit. What the fuck? Deer and shit? Nah, dog. We eat meat.
One,
That's what we do.
one meat meal a day. You only need
One
one
meat
meat meal a day, yo.
Listen.
I mean, to be fair, we do need protein. Like,
yeah, I know what he talking
it
about.
is what it is.
Deficiency.
oh yes,
That's
hey,
where-
Sasuke
that's where the
Zamora
mushrooms come
is
in.
no spitting right now in chat. Jalapeno on pizza hits.
I mean,
Jalapeno
when
on
I get
pizza
the
is-
pizza
Jalapeno
sometime,
pizza's good.
and they'll have the jalapeno, I'll put the little juice on there. You feel me? To spice it up a little bit, but I ain't finna bite into the jalapeno because I don't really like the texture. You know
Also, I do like jalapenos in popcorn. I don't know why.
what the fuck?
It's a thing. It's a movie thing. Like you can put
No, the fuck
jalapenos
it
in
ain't.
your popcorn.
What
Yes, it
movie
is.
is, nigga?
Yes, it
Jalapeno
is.
cheese is dope.
Nah,
It's literally in the
Jalapeno
stands.
cheese.
Like,
I never heard about that,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
No, deadass,
Yeah,
it's a
nah,
thing.
Yes, sir.
You
kind of
I
get
ate it with
like a
nacho
bucket of
before.
Popcorn.
I had it with
Hard
nacho.
Yeah.
boiled. Hold up. Danny Man says hard boiled is the only way to consume an egg. You are
Hell no.
insane.
Hell
Ramen
no.
on pizza, y'all just yeah.
You
I'm
just
starting
don't
to
know
think,
how to cook. That's what
Hold
that
on.
Okay,
means.
y'all just making shit up at this point. Ramen
I'll
on
read
pizza?
these like the way y'all putting all this shit on this pizza. Do y'all not have enough room on y'all plate for nothing else? Is that what it is, bro? It's like y'all gotta rush everything onto the pizza. But I want to ask a question about the chapter real quick.
All right, go ahead.
What
Vegapunk
chapter?
was saying.
Chapter. What are you talking about?
Vegapunk was saying he wants to split himself into 5 more people, right?
Yes.
There are 6 Vegapunks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this not Edison serving them the food in the panel with the pizza?
I think it is.
So is Edison not like, you feel me? Like what's going on?
Or it just could be like a variation of an assistant from Vegapunk, and this is like a prototype.
But I saw
bot.
Joe.
That ain't Edison. This is a bot.
You think so? Okay.
I also thought it was just a bot. I when I saw it, like I kind of looked a little bit into it, and there's like slight differences. So it could just be that this is like Vegapunk is making bots, and then like he's eventually going to create like the satellites like based off of them, which makes sense because like it seems like York is kind of based off of like Bonnie a little bit. You know what I mean?
Bro, even Lilith. Lilith looks a lot like just Bonnie to a certain extent. Even what you call the other one,
Atlas.
They're not like as like not animatronic. Well, what you call robotic as the others. So I feel like he learned from the first stages with like Edison and what's the other one?
Pythagoras.
Yes, Pythagoras. And then they were more like robotic in a sense. And they were like the first stages of the 5 that he wanted to make. Then he went into York, Lilith, Atlas, then Stella. Not Stella, sorry. What's his name? I forgot. The most important one.
Daft Punk. I got
Yeah, Daft Punk one. What's his name? I
Shaka.
forgot. He was cool.
Shaka.
Shaka. There we go. Shaka.
Up all night to
Yeah.
be lucky. Korean. We're still talking about food in the chat. Raisins and popcorn. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, no, okay. Raisins, popcorn? Nah.
What are we
That's
talking about? That's some fucking Twilight Zone shit.
yeah. Korean spaghetti? That's a thing?
I mean,
Or is that just like you use gochujang as like marinara sauce instead of marinara
Speaking
sauce?
of-
Oh, bro, Korean spaghetti is like when you go to what's that Korean chicken place? Hime, do you know what I was talking about? Like in New York,
Ooh,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
literally
yeah,
had spaghetti.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, are you talking about Jollibee?
Jollibee, bro.
Oh my
Jollibee
God.
is
We
literally
went
a Korean
there,
chicken place.
Bro, we went there and they told us they were out of spaghetti. A chicken place. We were like, what? What? Bro, that was so fucking
Yeah.
weird, bro.
Hey, but Korean barbecue slaps. Korean barbecue is very good, and hot pot's good too. But I've never tried Korean spaghetti. I might have to search that shit up. Korean spaghetti.
You wanna
Anyways,
know-
Krow, I know you want to segue to the chapter, but
All right, speaking of the chapter really quick, I just want to get it out there. I am so glad the Bonnie is a clone theories are finally dead.
I agree.
I am bursting with joy. I hated those theories, and so now that there's finally no more Bonnie as a clone, I think I can rest easy on a peaceful world.
also I kind of do agree in the sense. I didn't hate him, but I also don't like him as much because if you really do think about it, if you obviously now look at Kuma and see him protecting his daughter and her sense of freedom, making sure she's traveling all over the world, I don't think Kuma would ever allow to have her become a clone and lose her sense of individuality, freedom, and all this and that. Whereas he'd take on the burden himself, which is I think what he's
100%.
essentially doing. So I feel like that makes more sense and how Oda planned it out. So yeah. All right, let's read chat too. What's everyone else saying? Kimchi's good, but Jollibee spaghetti. I'm glad Blackbeard is a creep and it's a fact. Yeah, okay, that is true. But Blackbeard needs to be locked up for so many reasons, and Bonnie's just one of them. All right, what other notes do we have on the chat?
Let me ask one random question though.
Go
At
ahead.
the
John.
top of the chapter, when they're introducing Borsellino, Kizaru again, they show these random Marines, and then they give you the face of this one guy. Am I tripping?
Drake.
I don't know who this guy is.
That's ex Drake.
Who?
Ex Drake. Diaz Drake. The sword
That's Drake
member?
for real?
Yeah. Which makes it a lot funnier that Kizaru kicked the shit out of him at Sabaody.
So you already knew him.
He knew that he was a Marine. Maybe he believed the defection story though. I don't think so personally, but no, that's Drake. Look at his chin.
That look like X Drake. That don't look like X Drake to me. I'm tripping. Maybe. I don't
It's a
know.
different hair. Different hair.
Yeah, he got different hair, but
Yeah, but it can't be his dad because his dad's dead, right?
his dad was already dead at that point.
Yeah.
That is Drake, bro.
bet then. That's weird.
Yo, that Dofi
okay.
panel was sick, bro. That
Oh yeah, the
Evil as shit,
Dovi
yeah.
design was awesome.
He looks evil.
and even
super
Perona, we see Perona flying around and stuff, bro.
I couldn't.
There were some
bro,
cool
that
panels.
that fucking
I don't
Moria
like how they
panel
did Moria.
confused
I don't
me.
like how they did Moria.
It like he don't got no head, bro. I was like, what's going on?
It looked like he was laying
I
down and she was
recognized it was
floating around
Moria
on the
from the
cover.
laugh itself.
I mean, I knew who it was. I'm just saying, like, why is he drawing
I just,
like that?
I feel like
Yeah, I ain't-
with this
that drawing was
chapter,
hard.
you get a chance to throw in all these different cameos, and that's just like, it just feels so good to see. Even just Mihawk staring with an explosion in the background, like
Don
it
Krieg,
was really
yeah.
fun, bro.
Yeah, some people were saying that was Don Krieg.
You know, that's his whole bag. He's blue fodder. You feel me? So it's not a surprise.
Dragon staring deeply.
But to be fair though, things like this are what make One Piece so good at world building. It's this
Yeah.
little small like intervals of just seeing what's happening like from other perspectives, which are connected to the main plot of what's going on. And that's why One Piece is so good. Because it connects everybody in what that Oda typically doesn't forget about other characters in the story he's already explored and brings them back to the current day situation.
Yeah,
But-
and like seeing what like when you see Blackbeard, right? Like when you see Blackbeard with Marco and Whitebeard, and like it just puts into perspective again just how twisted Blackbeard is, because it reminds you, like there was a time when they were really brothers and they were really cool with him, and he still stabbed him in the back, bro. That's like, man.
Hey man, sometimes
It's
you gotta
crazy,
be,
man.
Sometimes
Hey,
you gotta focus
that's
on
why
yourself, bro.
that's why I'm saying, man, the darkness fruit came to Thatch. The darkness
Jinbei
fruit
stabbed him
tested
in the
him.
back too.
How much? Why are you talking about Jinbei stabbing him in the back?
I'm just saying, why he in this crew? Then he in another crew. Then he in another crew. Next time,
He was never in this
my
crew. He's
I'm
just
saying,
chilling
he
with
big
them.
riding. He out on the ship and shit. Why are you
Oh
on
my
this
God.
ship?
You just hate Jinbei because he's above Sanji right now. That's the
No,
only
bro,
reason
he
why.
ain't above nothing. Fuck what you talking about. I ain't seen that.
Daggone,
Number three,
Whitebeard with the protection of
solidified, it's a
Bookman Island,
fact.
so why would he not have the respect for that man?
Man,
Yeah.
fuck all that. This
He the
nigga
one
is a
guarding
dick
Fishman
rider.
Island.
You got your own crew, bro. Get out this man dick, bro. God damn, bro. Every time I see him, bro, it's always
certified
somebody.
Jinbei hater, bro.
He gonna be in
The
Shaq's crew
certified
next.
Jinbei hater.
He might be the 10th Titanic captain. Shit, I won't be surprised.
Oh my
See, one day Krow gonna stop joking, and I'm genuinely scared.
I ain't
Like,
joking. Talking about- that nigga out my crew, bro. I don't believe he is
He's
the
a
Kevin
Jinbei
Durant.
kid.
Yes, sir. The click hopper.
Nah, bro, come on.
They,
Like,
they got some. They got something building over here. Let me hop on. You feel me? Hey,
it wasn't even
Luffy,
like
Pirate
that,
King?
bro.
Straw Hat Luffy, world's strongest man, Whitebeard, big. I need that. This bum ass nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, Darius said at John Sherrod, I need you to call Krow on his pro-slavery agenda. You know that's why he hates Goat
Man,
Bay.
Goat Bay, you talking about the nigga that joined the man? Come on, bro.
I mean, between you hating Jinbei and then you loving Green Bull,
Who
like we
said I
are
love
looking
Green
at you
Bull?
funny, like
Yeah,
said
we
love
we
Green
we
Bull.
had
I never-
we
I don't
side
love
nine
Green
a tiny
Bull.
You
bit.
love Garling?
Dude,
Love
stop
Garland.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
you love
Now we
Green
being
Bull.
disrespectful.
Nah,
Hate Jinbei.
he disavowed it a few weeks
You
back.
don't like
I
Whitebeard.
just
All he
thought
wants to do
Garland
is
was
start a
gonna be a
family,
strong
but you
nigga,
don't like
bro.
that.
I just thought Garland was gonna be a strong guy. That took me for a loop right there. I was like, whoa, what we doing there?
All right. So I guess I'll bring it back. Hime
Dragon?
Chestnut. It's a no, not Dragon. We'll do that later if we have time. But Chestnut Hime. It's a staple on OPU that we do a certain thing called start bench cut. Now it's where you just choose things and you prefer which one you want to start, which one you want to bench was like the middle ground, and then cut immediately discard. So we used to do it in threes, and in this sense, we'll do flashbacks. So we'll have what will you start bench cut? We'll have Sanji's flashback, Robin's flashback, and Kuma's flashback. You guys decide.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what is the best and what is
Yeah.
mid
Yeah,
and
so
what-
the best will
what
be
is-
the one you start. The middle one you like, you
Says
do like, but you're not so
Sanji,
sure
Robin,
about
and
will
Kuma?
bench. And then the one that you like don't like out of the three the most, you cut.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we're all gonna agree.
You think so?
I feel so.
I don't know about
I don't
Krow,
think
but
so.
we'll see.
I
We'll
don't
see.
think so.
I don't think so either, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, we'll let you guys start first. Who do you start bench cut between
I mean,
Sanji, Robin, and Kuma in terms of their flashback?
listen, the best one
And-
has to be Kuma. I'm sorry, y'all.
I agree.
All right, and also, by the way, before we get into it as well, chat, you are also more than welcome. Please state who you would start bench cut as well. I'm pretty sure already covered that, but yeah, like he may explain.
I wanna just. Go ahead.
Explain why I picked Kuma for the best. It's because I think that it's like honestly it's probably more preferences, but I feel like it was well written. I feel like it was the most emotional one, the one that like put me like in my feelings the most. It's not even animated yet, and it got over like the ones that were animated in my opinion. So that's why I have to put it first.
I want to just say which Sanji flashback.
Just in totality, I think. I feel like
yeah, I'd say in its
everything.
totality.
Yeah, everything.
The whole thing.
I'll go ahead and go.
Oh,
Chestnut.
Wait, hold on.
Chestnut.
She said,
Go ahead.
Oh,
Unless
yeah,
you still
she didn't
decided.
finish.
she said Kuma, but what was the other one?
Yeah, she didn't finish.
Oh, he might didn't finish?
No.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
I thought you just said Kuma. What were the other two?
Oh,
you gotta-
okay. I
you
thought we
gotta
were
bench
going.
and cut the other.
Okay. I would say this is a really hard one for the second one. Between Sanji and Robin. As a character, I 100% prefer Sanji. But I feel that Robin's like flashback is just immaculate, bro. So it has to be Robin for this one.
Ooh. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And so
So
you cut in Sanji with that. Okay.
Unfortunately, but I prefer him over the other two. Just so
As a
people
character,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the best character in One Piece for sure. All right, let's hear it.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I got the same lineup. I mean, I think that Kuma's backstory is definitely the best, just because it has so much influence on the rest of the One Piece world. Like, it ties up a lot of split ends and a lot of connections that we're looking for. But also, I think it's one of the most emotional, and that's saying something with Oda, right? Like, because this is the king of writing emotional backstories. The fact that Kuma has a more emotional backstory than two Straw Hats, to me, is crazy. So.
She cut out.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, me too. I didn't hear the rest. Are you here, Chestnut? Maybe she cut out.
Okay.
Like and subscribe.
We can go back to it.
Yeah, let's come back to her after.
All right, JJ, talk to me.
JJ, go ahead.
I mean, like, recency bias is a thing, you know what I'm saying? But
True.
I'm going to go ahead and make sure I start the saddest story, which is Robin's for real. You got to remember, like, even before the flashback started, she was already being ridiculed. Like, her life, like, for the first 25, 30 years was terrible. Kuma had, like, bad circumstances too, but he was able to get out of it, and he was able to grow with his community, and he was able to have a home, and he was able to make these choices that's, really tough. But Robin never had none of that. She literally had like one guy that liked her. The ice guy froze him, though he died, and then she's living on sea for 20, 25 years. Anybody that she kind of takes a liking to is trying to turn her in for her bounty. And she's been dealing with that all her life. So in my eyes, like, I'm always starting Robin. I feel like Robin was the most impactful. And then once you come back to that present, and then that I want to live, the best part of One Piece history, I'm always starting Robin. I'm benching Kuma, and I'm cutting Sanji because, I just like to cut Sanji, especially with our host, I'm just
See, this is you emotional right now. See, let me tell you the issue with that. You just brought in something that happened currently for Robin, which is I want to live. I'm not doing that. We're talking about flashbacks. The flashback is amazing. 10 out of 10. All 3 of these are 10 out of 10, but it's still crazy to me.
I mean, to be fair, one can say that the flashback and the backstory is integral to that said moment, just like how Sanji's
But we gotta talk about
moment.
that. Shit, we might well break the whole arc then if we're gonna do that. Fuck it. In his lobby versus Egghead. Then. That moment is great.
I mean,
but that's not her flashback.
I mean, to be fair, it does kind of.
Because if we want to talk about moments, then dilute the moment.
I mean, but we can skip I Want to Live. But like I said, she spent 30 years in turmoil. She wasn't with Crocodile because that's where she was wanted to be. Everything about her life was survival.
Yeah.
You call her city girl Nami for forgiving
her before her family treated her like she was nothing. Everything about her life was survival until Luffy came along and changed everything. You know, Kuma actually had some bright days, you know, and then
are we talking about the best written or the saddest? Because I'm here. All I'm hearing from you is sadness.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I can see where you're coming from, but you know, like just the thing that just hit me.
Hit you the hard.
I feel like when we're talking about these 3 flashbacks, we talking about, you know, from an emotional standpoint. You know, these are, I feel like maybe you add in Law too, but these are the 3 most emotional ones. So I just imagine myself being 8 years old, you know what I'm saying, always being an outsider, and they take this 17-year-old trying to fight a Sandman for me to really realize, like, yo, I may have somebody that I actually ride with. Like, I'm always going to give it to Robin.
Like that, it's hilarious. Okay, so you're cutting Sanji. That's fair. I mean, there's no bad choice here, I feel.
There is none.
In my opinion, I do think that Sanji's backstory for me is on the bench. By the way, I'm starting Kuma. I feel like I mean, aside from JoJo, I feel like everybody else gonna start Kuma. But in regards to Sanji versus Robin, I just think that Sanji's backstory did a whole lot for his character, more so than Robin's did. And with Sanji being so much more prevalent in the story in general, then his moments, that's the callback moments to his flashback are gonna hit harder in general. Like, for example, we're still getting stuff in Wano that's stemming from his backstory, and it was a great moment with him restoring the raid suit. The moment where Luffy is like, without you I can't be king of the pirates, something forcing him to see his self-worth as a person in general. You feel me? I just feel like those type of moments is what makes Sanji's better than Robin's to me. So I got him on the bench. But Robin is still, all of these are 10 out of 10 stories to me. I do think that the moment of Akainu destroying that ship is like so insanely out of pocket, bro.
Yeah.
But overall, and then Sanji's is just longer, so he has 2. It's not really fair because I feel like the one with Zeph is good on its own. Like, it's a great story on its own.
Oh, it's like, as far as anime backstories go, it's a 10 out of 10 on its own.
And then you add in all this shit with Judge and the family, and then it's like, man, this is a crazy story. So that's why I got him off the bench. But it's not like I'm not disrespecting Robin. All of these are like the top 3, and then Law and Odin make top 5 to me. So yeah, Odin, in my opinion, though, I might have Odin.
I think Odin has the best backstory in One Piece.
No, I think it's second to
Odin
Kuma's.
has the best backstory.
Yeah, no, Odin definitely got it too because of his journeys with Whitebeard and Roger, like and like all the scabbards and stuff. Crazy.
So why y'all didn't include him?
I mean, it's certain character. If you want me to add Odin instead of Sanji, I'm happy to do so.
No, I like Sanji
because you know Odin is more important than Sanji. So like,
is it though?
I mean, as far as backstories go, if you want to say his backstory is good,
because stand on business for his story. I mean, for his.
I mean, if you want to add him in,
Twerk Bull. I'm just saying, we talk about Twerk Bull all the time. But the nigga that danced for 3 years straight, twerking naked in the streets in front of kids.
5 years.
Snapchat. 5. Damn, that's even worse. Come on, man. Twerkden, that's his name. Fuck all that. But I see Chestnut just joined back. You good to continue where you was at?
And can y'all?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hear me?
No.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. My brother was downloading a game, and when he downloads a game, it throttles my whole internet, and so I was kicked out of everything. And I'm like, "Are you downloading a game?" And he said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Can you not?
Can you not?"
He done.
Jose got a good point. Odin had that Roger Whitebeard text. Hey, you said it, not me.
Oh my gosh,
man. Okay, still, I mean, it's Odin's backstory. It ain't Roger's backstory.
I'm just saying we have to. My boy Sanjay and Robin, they didn't get carried by some, Whitebeard.
Come on, bro. Nah. Odin boiling is probably the best moment in Wano, besides Gear 5.
Man, that's just a testament to Wano, big dog.
Bro, Odin would be Odin if it wasn't boiled, bro. Like, come on. Hey, man, how you gonna say it's a testament to Wano, but not to Odin? That's crazy.
No, I'm just saying that's telling you the quality of that art.
That's nuts, bro. That's fucking insane.
Oh man, shout out to Odin though, man. That's a nice backstory. That's my boy. I fuck with him. Sex offender list though. He number 1.
What, bro? What?
How you look? That's public indecency, bro.
Now he had a little thing over it.
A little in the front, yes.
Y'all gonna get monetized again,
bro. All right, exactly. All right, preach. What's your SPC for this?
But it's actually way harder than I thought it was.
No, it is.
I honestly, I don't know, bro. It's here. Hold on.
Go ahead, Prince. You
I can't.
you speak for the meantime, right?
You know what? I'm gonna have to concur with Hime and Chestnut on this one. I got Kuma's to start. I got Bench Robin, and I got a Kasanji, man. Because I really did love Robin's flashback and like how it tied into like how it was executed in the Enies Lobby arc. It was insane. And then Kuma's flashback, I think I gotta reiterate what this man went through. He was born into slavery. Then once he like troubled and did shit as a slave, he got out for the chance to be just executed at God Valley as like some sort of game piece and hunted by celestial dragons, was able to not manipulate his way, but he was able to eat a devil fruit and get out and save 500 people's lives. And once he got out of that, he started taking in the pain of the residents of his kingdom just so that they could, the old residents of his kingdom, just so that they could stay alive. And he would take in their pain every single week. And which also is a huge testament to Zoro's nothing happened moment, which is also really dope. But then you get that. Then you get the fact that Ginny, the love of his life, pretty much, gets completely destroyed, taken away by the celestial dragons. They have their way with her, unfortunately. And he has to take care of a kid that's not even his, but he still steps up. He's the dad that stepped up. He's not no stepdad. Like, it really is him, and takes care of the kid so much. Like, this is legitimately the number one flashback in One Piece, without a doubt. This is the one. And the fact that you have all of God Valley happening too as a teaser, like all of like the Rocks Pirates being shown one by one, and the main orchestrator of all of it is Ginny and Kuma, nuts. So like, yeah, I'd say Kuma's flashback hands down. Go.
Can you?
So we can say Kuma got some of that Whitebeard and Roger Tex. We can say that.
I mean, not really, because it was only for like a panel or something.
You said
Kuma and Whitebeard is the same race.
Apparently,
I agree with that.
Wait, Prince, can you do the same? Can you do that same recap for Sanji's second backstory? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I forgot so much of it.
Yeah, so Sanji's backstory, like, I rewatched Whole Cake Island. Pretty much, it's basically the fact that he was born, he was seen as a complete failure, right? Because of the fact that he wasn't a superhero genius like his other three brothers. And to a certain extent, it's also because of the fact that he has emotions. And the thing is, the reason for that was because of his mother, who actually wanted to have a human child, which is, why is that such a bad thing? It's not. And the fact that Sanji is a human child and he's born solely because of the fact that his mom wanted to have a child with pure emotions and be someone of human nature is a testament to how kind he is and how, like, how much of a nice soul he is in terms of being able to give back, which is how, and the way he expresses that is through food, which is why he became a cook. He loved to cook food for his mom, cook food for even like a little tiny ass mouse. He loved to do all those things because he wanted to show the appreciation of cooking and helping people and feeding people. And that's why he loves doing it for Luffy as well. And helping feed all the Straw Hats. It's something he loves indulging in and enjoy doing. And because of that, of kindness, he was able to grow stronger, grow fonder, even though he had to deal with all the, like, straight up bullying and violence from his brothers, complete neglect from his father, being shunned from the whole Germa kingdom because he's a failure, and even like barely getting help from his sister, to then get like completely free from his jail, but his dad doesn't even give that much of a shit that he's still alive. He's like, all right, if you want to escape, escape. I really don't give a shit. I don't care.
I don't think you're giving Sanji backstory the same care you gave Kuma, but go ahead.
It's literally what it is. I mean, have I said anything?
What else?
A little
What
bit
is he
more
missing?
detail with Kuma. I'm just saying, you know, how his mother died because of the drugs that she was taking.
But he only found that out later. Like,
I'm just saying that's a part of the story.
I'm getting to it, man.
That's all good. That's all good.
All right. Anyway, agenda. Oh, man, come on. You can't be saying this, bro, because I'm gonna be the judge in the damn debate, and
it's already. I already know what's going on. You can't be that.
I'm not biased. You know this. Like, right. I like them both.
All right, brother.
Man, you crazy.
I'm not biased either.
Exactly.
Shit. Alright.
Okay. Anyways, but
I think just
you want me to keep going, or is that a good enough picture
it's
for you?
good. I
All
think
right.
the thing with me with Sanji is personally I like the first one better with Zeph when he ate his leg.
No, it's simple, but it shows you. The reason why I like it so much is because it shows how relenting the sea is. I really
true.
do love when Whitebeard talks about it as well. It's that all all pirates or like all people are children of the sea, and I think that like the ocean and the sea itself is really really unforgiving, and that backstory was a huge example of that, which I really did love.
All right, so I think I'm gonna have a hot take then, because
All right,
Oh,
go ahead.
all right, so I think
I
Sanji is
think
my
I might know
favorite
he's going.
backstory. If we're combining the two, I already like the first one the most, and adding all that what you just said is like a whole separate thing. But for me, the first one is like I love the message that it is, because it's like a message of gratitude, and you see it with Sanji's character, and it explains so much of how he is, why he doesn't like to waste food. And I don't know what it was, but when I first read One Piece, like that whole thing with Zeph when he ate his leg, that shit, like that whole chapter just hit me so hard, bro. I don't know what it was, to the point where I was like, I never wanted to even waste food when I ate it after. And I know it's like a weird thing, but like for me, it just resonated perfectly. Because I just think of like my own family and stuff. Like they would tell me the same thing. Like you need to be grateful for what you have, and
Yeah.
and like, but with Kuma's, I really do like Kuma's as well. But I think with Kuma's is the only one I can have a real like criticism, because I just don't understand. I still don't understand how he saved 500 people at God Valley. It's not anything too big, but besides that, I love it, man. Like the whole question that he brings up of like how I said earlier, would you would you sell your soul for your own child? And the fact that it wasn't even his own child is even crazier. So I love Kuma's as well. And then I think Robin's is the third one that I'll cut it, because even though I like Robin's, I think it didn't hit me as much emotional as the other two. But I think one thing we miss with Robin's is like it does so much more for the world building of One Piece, even more than Robin's character, because that was the first time that we saw the Gorosei be that evil. The first time that we saw Akanu be that evil, the Marines and everything. So I think it's still underrated because of that fact. Like we saw how they really operate, and it gave like an entire shift to One Piece from like a conspiratorial aspect that we really never saw before. So
yeah, that's just seen a very interesting comment.
Also, DK Metcalf just got his third touchdown. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
shut up.
Oh,
Sanji's backstory is worse than Naruto's. That's a very interesting.
That's
what is
very
Naruto?
interesting.
What is Naruto backstory?
I mean,
With a fox?
Yeah, the
growing up
nine-tailed
without
fox.
parents and shit
Him
shit.
growing up without parents, being an orphan, rejected by the entire village, blah 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 blah. But he still doesn't give a fuck and is like, I'm still gonna be Hokage. And then
I think
does all this
Sanji's
shit.
is better, bro. I think it is.
And then we don't see that in the story, by the way. But anyway, yeah, we
Nah, I
got
love
everybody.
Naruto.
Did Chestnut ever get to return to hers? Did you finish?
I had the same one as Hime, so it's okay.
Okay, cool.
Vivi,
Wait, was-
Kuma,
was-
Robin, then Sanji, right?
Vivi, did you say Vivi?
Oh, just the Kuma, Robin, and then I would
That's Sanji.
what was it? Cut Sanji.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where the Vivi thing came. I must have been internet down during that time, bro.
I think we saw the only one that had Sanji number one, and everyone else
Hey,
had
man.
Kuma, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
now me.
Actually, no. JJ had
Yeah.
Robin number
Oh,
one.
he had Robin, yeah.
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 All right. I think now it's the
Last
final
thing?
topic.
Last
Like,
topic. Everybody
we
good?
gotta
Can everybody
address
do
it.
one more topic or what?
I think we can, but it's gonna be a dogfight for sure because
Nah,
with
man, I
with
ain't
our
got
group
look.
that we have.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna
All right.
because we got a couple chapters. Everything I say gonna come true anyway, so it's all good.
All right. We gotta address the man. Dragon.
Last
What the
topic,
hell
chat.
is he doing?
Give me your thoughts. Preach, can you make a poll? Is Dragon a
Listen,
fraud?
Dragon. At this point, we can spend like hours talking about this, man. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
we gotta hear, bro. Every day I see on Twitter, Hime and Chestnut going crazy
Bro,
on
I'm talking
Dragon.
about-
Going
You feel me?
at it.
Listen, bro.
It's nuts.
It's relentless,
But-
bro. It's, like, give the man a break.
That was
Let him
I remember seeing one
Listen,
TikTok
listen,
was
even
like,
just-
I want to
just
call my
now-
bestie.
Just now, I made peace with the dragon fan. Listen, that's the thing. That's because listen, that's the thing. I always tell people, and I will tell this here, like, if I insult Dragon, I am in no way insulting you as his fan. I am insulting this man, a fictional man, not you. But yeah, let's get to roasting Dragon now.
And
that
I
we
have
said that.
the exact opposite. I'm not only am I insulting you, I'm insulting your mama, I'm insulting your grandma. Like,
All right.
See,
Sometimes you gotta insult
person
the
though,
fan.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
See, the thing is, I just like to think of it as like short term and long term. Do I think that Dragon will do something in the long term of the story? Yes, and obviously it'll be shown. Once we get to it certain enough. Short term wise, though, has he not been doing anything? Yes. I mean,
Listen, okay,
he literally hasn't been doing much.
Prince,
Like,
okay, this is a chilled take. I need to hear them because I know, bro, I want to hear a rant. We need
Rant?
to end this with something that's spicy, bro. And I know they're going to go crazy.
I mean, I'll leave it to them too because they hate Dragon much more than I do. I mean, I don't hate Dragon. I just like kind of dislike how he's handling the situation. But I'm giving him the benefit of the
think we
doubt
can-
solely because of the fact that I'm being patient as to what he'll do in the future. Only reason.
Fair enough. I think that's reasonable, bro. I think that's reasonable. And, bro, I'm going to say that, like, the stuff I've been seeing on Twitter is not reasonable at all.
No.
Bro,
Twitter is
it's
just
just not
Twitter
fair.
is the only place where you can full on
And it's not even,
destroy
it's not even
any
just
individual you
Hime and
want.
Chestnut, bro. The entire community is cooking Dragon every
Cooking
day,
him.
bro. Like,
Bro, even under the if you guys go onto the manga websites, right? And see the comments, you'll see a comic of Dragon just
I
being like,
promise
"Oh,
you, I'm
Ivankov and
I am
Inazuma."
literally looking
Who
at
are
that right
they?
now, bro.
Yeah, I think it's Togashi, right?
Yeah, the fucking
Yeah.
By the way, they went to jail anyway. But
That's
that was funny.
nuts.
Elder trick with that one. Look,
That was crazy.
I am
feel
Team
like-
Dragon. I'm not a big Dragon fan. I think he's gonna be the strongest.
No, I was actually okay at the very first part of the chapter. I was expecting, Dragon, like, is he gonna do something? And then, like, as soon as it got to like I think 2/3 of the chapter, before we even saw the rest of the world, I was like, yeah, Dragon's not doing shit.
it's
this
so
chapter.
funny, too. Like, the only thing he did in this chapter was just stare and say nothing.
Stare at the thing and just like dot.
Come on.
Literally.
Listen,
nothing.
you don't understand. You should have seen the chapter reaction when I was at that slide, bro. I lost my shit, literally lost my sanity. I
Crazy.
had two more brain cells and they left. I'm telling you, it was crazy, bro.
But Dragon reading the story just like we is, bro.
He's like, no. In my most DJ Khaled voice, another one.
Like, it's nuts. The fact that he
I know,
literally
he's wildin'.
it's another moment of
wow.
him just sitting there and being like, first we must confirm the facts.
I would rather
Like,
not see Dragon than see the shit that he's been doing. Like, I ain't gonna lie,
Wait,
this
hold
is-
up. Why is it said Dragon is a fraud? No, but Mihawk is a fraud.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay,
No,
so listen.
why you calling him a fraud?
Okay, wait. What is a fraud? Can we define a fraud first?
Okay, I would define a fraud for
Yeah.
Mihawk, the world's strongest swordsman. But I don't think Mihawk is really a fraud now. But
He is
the,
because
the
Shanks
argument
is the
that
true,
his friend,
the true
but I don't
strongest.
think Shanks is a swordsman like that.
Come on,
But the
bro.
argument that his fans do is, well, anybody that holds a sword is Mihawk stronger than him. That, in my opinion, is the fraudulent part. I think Shanks is just stronger than him.
Yeah.
Dragon,
So
on the other hand,
yeah, I am so against that whole like if anybody has a sword, they're a swordsman because there's literally a moment in the manga where Luffy as Lucy, right? He takes up the sword, becomes gladiator mode, and in the paneling, the narrator goes, Lucy, swordsman. So in that moment, like if we're saying world's strongest swordsman and Mihawk is stronger than Shanks, right? So in that moment, Lucy, as he is obviously stronger than Zoro. So does that mean that Lucy the swordsman is stronger than Zoro as a swordsman?
exactly. And my thing with this,
No.
I do this all the time. My question is this. I think we can all I think we can all agree that Garp probably has some of the strongest hockey in verse, right?
Yes.
If Garp picks up a sword, does that automatically make him the strongest swordsman because he has the strongest hockey?
No, because he
Oh,
never.
his sword
No, but
says-
this
No,
is
because
different.
for me, swordsmanship is about technique. It's not about hockey.
Exactly.
Yes, we
okay.
agree. We agree.
Exactly. So I think that I think Shanks has stronger hockey than Mihawk. That's why I think he's
100%.
stronger.
The difference is
overall.
that that's his main weapon, though. If Garp
But
picks up a
that's-
sword, they don't make him a swordsman. But
I think the same.
But
thing.
Shanks is a
Shanks uses
swordsman.
a sword. I look at it like this: Shanks is a pirate before a swordsman. Mihawk is
Bro,
a
what? See,
swordsman
come
before a
on, bro.
pirate.
Like, what are we talking about, bro? He's a pirate before
Is
a
that
swordsman.
not true? Just like Roger, Shanks. I feel like Shanks fights just
No,
like
Roger is the
Rayleigh.
strongest swordsman, bro. At that time,
Bro, no, he's not. Them niggas are not
At
swordsmen,
that
bro. They
time.
just use swords, bro.
But that's the thing. He
No,
never
bro,
won
come on,
against
bro.
Shanks. It was always a draw. So explain this.
See, I'm telling you, bro. Preach, tell me. You can't tell me that Lucy, the Dressrosa gladiator, was a swordsman, because it literally said he was a swordsman.
Okay,
So
you know
if
that
that's the
Kako
definition of a swordsman, we gotta change the definition. of a
do you know
swordsman.
that Kako is seen as a swordsman? Like Allah is seen as a swordsman.
I think that.
I think if
What
it's
a
your main weapon,
character.
if it's your main weapon, and that's what you use you prioritize it. I feel like that's a swordsman. Doesn't matter if
but I
you're the
think sword
best skill wise.
What about
I think that's
what,
what
about
Mihawk and
King
Zoro are, though.
literally using a sword and then be like, "I'll do whatever it
But-
takes to win"? Like,
I think that's how Shanks fights. I agree. Exactly.
But the thing
Yeah,
with swordsmanship is
King even literally said that just because I use a sword doesn't mean I'm a swordsman. Like I'm not gonna fight like
Yeah.
a swordsman.
And then if you look at like the relationship that people like Zoro and Mihawk have with their blade, Zoro literally buried his blade. Had a
doesn't
funeral
make
for it.
sense
I
if
think that,
but okay, go ahead.
I just think that the way of the blade in One Piece is a real thing, and I think that that's what Shanks. I mean, that's what Mihawk and Zoro, and maybe some other swordsmen that we don't know about. People from Wano follow, but with Shanks and Roger and Rayleigh, I don't think that they have that. When they pick up a sword, I don't think swordsmanship is on their mind. They just use it as a
disagree,
weapon.
bro,
They're
because
using it to
the
attack.
thing is with
Yeah.
Shanks and Mihawk is
but-
like Mihawk and Shanks was rivals, right? So at a certain level, Mihawk respected Shanks' swordsmanship. It wasn't just like he was just
I
swinging
agree.
around a sword, right?
I'm not saying he run around like Luffy. I'm just saying when it comes to the way of the blade, the path of the blade, I think that is the priority for people like Mihawk and Zoro. For Shanks and Roger and etc.
But,
Oh,
but don't you
God.
think that
I don't-
Mihawk proved that he was the strongest swordsman by fighting Shanks? It wasn't just
No, because from the dialogue we have, it was either a draw or Shanks won.
you don't think Mihawk.
'Cause
You
you don't
don't think he
settle
never
something.
won?
I mean, maybe at some point, but at least with the last fight, if Shanks is saying you trying to settle our last battle, then doesn't that mean that Shanks won the fight? Or it was a draw?
Hey, I just saw someone in chat, Danny Man, saying, "So is Zoro a nerd?" And I just searched up nerd, and it says Merriam-Webster, by the way, a person devoted to intellectual, academic, or technical pursuits or interests. So if we're talking about sword technique,
He's a sword
technically
nerd. Yeah,
speaking,
he's a sword nerd.
the man is a sword nerd.
And I ain't acting like Rayleigh, Roger, Shanks, they just waving the sword around like Luffy. But I think that the idea of swordsmanship, the way of the blade, getting to know your sword and becoming one with it, I don't think they
Is
go that far into
swordsmanship.
it. That's Zoro Mihawk.
Yeah, and I feel like
probably
that's
over.
why there's very few people that have a black blade, because Hime was talking about it, right? About black blades in hockey and stuff. I think that's the true clue, or that's my headcanon on it. The fact that you have to have a very strong hockey, but also a very strong sense of how swords work. That's how you get a black blade, and the only two people who have done that in the whole series have been Mihawk and Ryuma. True
And
swordsman.
Green Bull.
Oh my! It was
my God.
painted. It was painted by the mangaka. All right.
Okay, first of
Hold
all,
up,
in the
painted.
anime, it wasn't black in the anime. Just saying.
the
Yeah,
anime
it
canon?
wasn't.
The anime canon?
Yes.
I mean,
Hold on,
why
we gotta
would
see
they?
this.
Why would they do this?
I'm just bullshit, bro. Jesus.
First of all,
I know you
I can't
bullshit.
even
You
trust
don't
my Green
know.
Bull no more.
You don't know if it's Shadow. You can't know that.
Wait, actually, no. That's a
in
good
the
question.
manga.
Though.
I never
Is
thought that was
the
a
anime
black blade.
canon? Because I feel like people now with the
It is
Zoro
not.
Hiyori stuff, like they say, it's a new canon.
It's
No, I
not
think
canon.
that the anime is when the anime expands on something that we have, it's like adding like canon information. But when it does something that never happened in the manga, I can't say it's canon. Like for example, the stuff we got with King's backstory where he was getting fried by Vegapunk, that's canon. But like that shit with Zoro and Hiyori, where she was like, "I miss you. I mean, I'm gonna miss you." He's like,
Yeah, why?
whatever.
Oh, play that, yo.
That's crazy.
Hold on, we got a 50. Is that pounds?
I think it's.
Nah,
Pound.
I'm not
It's
sure what.
pesos.
I think it's $2.
Pesos.
pesos.
50
Hey.
Yeah, so 50. Appreciate
love
you, the D,
pesos.
the D clan himself. All right. Don't hate Dragon. That's why he didn't do it. This is a pun. Okay, I see you.
He
You
didn't-
joking on my boy, huh? He said he didn't do it because Dragon doesn't do anything. I get you. I get what
He
you're
may,
saying.
bro. He may spit. He may spit about Dragon not doing anything, bro.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. This is like
Listen,
your
listen.
whole
I need-
thing.
The thing is, I said that multiple times. If Dragon would have like showed me proof that like, oh, if I move now I will fuck up everything for the future, fine. Show me just the intention of like maybe trying, make a plan. Don't even execute the plan, bro. Don't even execute the plan, fam. It's fine. Show me that you care. Show me that like, oh, we should maybe try. Let me send the scouting team. Let me do this. Like even just like the intention for me is more important than the end result. And we have seen nothing. Not even like he doesn't even show that he's sad or anything. No remorse. Like for example, this dragon slide panel inside of the chapter 1100. My problem with it is that how amazing it would have made Dragon if he would have said, this is all my fault. Even if we know deep down it's not his fault, the fact that he would take ownership because of something like that, because he would feel bad because, I'm the one who linked them up to this person, blah, blah, blah. I would have been like, oh my God, this would have made his character 100% better and also have more depth. I feel like Dragon right now is so one-dimensional. Not only he has no emotions, and not only we don't see any actions from him, we are not getting anything for his his fucking elo as a leader. Like it makes me really upset. Like it's not just some random guy, bro. It's the leaders of the army, bro. It makes me mad, bro.
I actually do agree with the fact that I should have seen at least a plan, at least an attempt.
I agree
to
with
do
the fact,
something
like,
about Guinea.
I would like to see some kind of emotion in the previous chapter, but I think at this point, I feel like now we got to consider, why is Dragon so cold and why is he so heartless? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like this is his character, so I think there has to be more depth behind it. We haven't seen it yet.
There's gotta be a reason why.
It's
And
hard
you want him
to like
to,
that.
because he's not Luffy. Like, he's not an emotional guy. He's very, he's very cold. He's very serious.
Bro, he's a poet, bro. He always hits with bars. Like, why can't he hit a bar?
He's a very smart person, but he's not. I don't think he's a really emotional guy. And
see, the thing is, I think the reason why it's because he probably knows the truth of the world, and I think that because he was branded as the world's worst criminal, I think it's because of the fact that he knows the most about the world government, their whole plan—not the plan, but their whole scheme of things, Emu, all that. He might know the whole thing already.
Okay, I will say this.
Wow, Ivankov, that's such crazy information I didn't know, as he literally states that in the chapter. Like, Ivankov, what are you talking about? Dude, Dragon is a bum, bro.
Nah, but okay, so I agree. I want to see more. I do want to see more emotions, how you said, but I completely disagree when you say he's not a deep character.
So here's the thing about Dragon Run. Here's my big thing about Dragon. Number one, he's a horrible tactician. Put him up against any other anime tactician or general, bro is losing astronomically. The fact that the revolutionaries are still even a system in One Piece after Dragon fumbles almost every single one of his generals is astounding to me. Second, like,
you gotta thank Sabo for that.
Yeah, honestly, it is. What? Wow. Like have you ever seen like Three Kingdoms, bro? Like any anime that talks about Three Kingdoms? Like any of those like Chinese generals would just smash Dragon. Like there's no tactical power with him. It's just take over island, go to next island. There is no information or intel gathering. There's no like propaganda busting. There's no like secret coups or operations to get like people in the underground. Like we see none of that. We actually know this because every time they go to an island, like we literally see them go to an island, they're like, "What? The revolutionaries? What are those?" Like, bruh. So that's it's horrible, every time we go to an island, they're like, "The pirates are evil. The world government is good," and it's like the revolutionaries never once tried to maybe spread information. To be fair, they can't anymore because Guinea was captured and she was like one of the only people who knew how to do that. Maybe would have been good to, get her back, but that's beside the point.
Hey,
but I think that my main issue... Bro, my main issue though...
I understand.
My main issue with Dragon, my main issue is that Oda had this beautifully mysterious character back in Logtown. We didn't know much about him, and as we start getting small details, he's still shrouded in this mystery because we don't know how he reacts or acts. But now we've seen him for at least 10 chapters in a row, right? Like we've been seeing Dragon, and he just hasn't done anything interesting or said anything. The mystery is gone. It's not like Shanks where he can just show his character and it's like, well, we know who Shanks is, right? We know a basis of what Shanks is because we saw him back in East Blue. We don't know anything about Dragon. So these little hints and pieces don't really connect. And so there's no more mystery anymore. And so he ruined one of the best parts of his character. For a mysterious character, you either keep them hidden until you do it, or you tell us the backstory and then you can keep them. It's like, well, they're mysterious for this reason or they're doing this, or you give us something else to grasp onto, because there's just nothing. And it just makes him, it's like Oda played his hand too early by showing so much Dragon. And I believe that 100%.
The problem is he showed him
question.
too much and we expected too much. Like the problem is he had too much showing. If you don't want us to expect something, stop putting him in our faces and not doing shit with him.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say in 3 chapters at the end of this arc, Dragon shows up. We get information about him. He defeats Saturn.
Then we will be like, congrats. We are happy that for once you're doing something.
So if you have the idea in your mind that this is a very good possibility, do you think it's a bit reactionary to just judge him on everything we see now? If you know eventually we'll be getting this stuff.
Not on Egghead.
I mean, even if it's not Egghead, it's gonna happen. It's not like Dragon.
Yeah, but we still criticize.
Here's the thing, you can overcook a character
action.
though. Like, but here's the thing, like, it ruins the build out. Like, so here's the thing, like, just like in the kitchen, like, you can overcook steak.
Mm-hmm. Listen. The problem is, even if he comes out, this is what we told people. We have no doubt that Dragon is gonna be one of the strongest people. We have no doubt that he's gonna, and we have no doubt that he's gonna show up at the end of the series and do like the right thing. But we will still criticize him for his past choices because we don't agree to it. We don't relate to these past decisions. You don't need to like a character from A to Z. You can criticize what they did.
I agree with
that,
but my thing is like, you can disagree with what he did, but I don't think that. Why does it make him not a deep character though? Like, cause in my mind, Dragon is doing something that no one else even wants to do, so he's gonna make decisions that are not even like you couldn't even comprehend what he would do. Like, I can't even get into his mindset because he's such a different character from what we've seen in One Piece.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
in
like,
my mind,
to be fair, I guess I can't really judge Dragon on that because we really haven't seen anything yet. You catch my drift.
But you were saying,
but it's like that's why. But here's the thing: we haven't seen him do anything, but we've seen his character on screen just doing nothing, and it ruins the build-up. And it's because Oda presented him as this mysterious character. And when you have that archetype of character, you need to treat them very carefully, because once the mystery factor is gone, you either need to give us the information in order to have us attached to this character, or you need to just not show them. And in my opinion, Oda. Because we've just seen him. Like, we know exactly, like even with the backstory, right? We're gonna be like, okay, so here's the backstory that kind of explains it. I still don't like what Dragon did because, like, now there's nothing. Because, like, it's poisoning the well. Here's the thing: it's literally poisoning the well.
Give him the Blackbeard example. Blackbeard is done perfectly compared to him.
Blackbeard is done.
That is true.
Yeah, because Blackbeard is also still a mysterious character, but we still get stuff that happens from times to times, which make us be like, okay, yeah, he's not a fraud. You know?
Yeah, because we actually get like.
Blackbeard is better. I agree. Blackbeard is better.
I actually do agree with that.
Blackbeard is better. I don't think that makes Dragon a trash character.
That's not a fair comparison though, because Blackbeard has been more integral to certain arcs so far.
And also, Blackbeard is more liberal with what he wants to do. Blackbeard doesn't have more responsibilities than Dragon.
Like, Dragon hasn't had a forefront
character archetype though.
So I would argue.
Yeah, but it's the same character archetype. Yeah.
I would argue that. So you're saying that mystery is ruined, right? But like for me, now I'm the complete opposite. I'm more interested in Dragon than I've ever been before.
The only thing I can say I agree with is the handling of him so far, not getting the reason behind why he hasn't done these things, right? Like, for example, when Jenny gets captured, I'm pretty sure all of us can come to the same conclusion of why he did it. You can't go out and risk everything for one person. But I think that Oda should have just had that stated in the story, even though it's pretty obvious. Sometimes you just want to hear that from the character. But at the same time, I can't compare him to people like Blackbeard and Shanks, who have had much more concrete places in arcs than he has. Like, if Shanks is showing up, we've seen him fight, use named attacks. He's literally Luffy's backstory, at least at the beginning. Blackbeard has been in how many arcs? He's defeated people. He's fought people. Dragon still isn't. He's still on the back burner. So I can't be as harsh with him. I can't grade him by that standard because he hasn't taken the same test as him.
Yeah, but Blackbeard was easily more relatable ever since the first battle we met him. Like he had more depth when
no. To be honest,
he started from the bottom, and his speech and Jaya, what was it?
About dreams and stuff.
Yeah, like there's so much. Like he had way more depth. Like he talks, he shows his emotion, he shows a bit. Like he doesn't need to show us everything. Just show us like these little things that makes us connected to a character. You know.
See, coincidentally, I think it's solely because of the fact that he's tied to Luffy. And I think that because he's tied to Luffy, we get to see him get fleshed out a tiny bit more and more as the story goes on. Whereas with Dragon, Luffy has obviously zero other than him being his father.
He's a completely unique character.
Zero connection to. Yeah.
I think
so.
But here's the thing. Oh, let me just do it really quick. So here's the big thing for me for Dragon. Right? Let's just compare Blackbeard like on Jaya, only on Jaya without taking any other portion of his character in the story to all of what we have with Dragon. And we can see that when we're introduced to Blackbeard, we get a lot into his character, we see his actions, we see his mentality, and we kind of see what his goals are a little bit. But even still, he's shrouded in this mystery. Now take Dragon on Lockdown. We don't really know too much, but we know that he's this entire character with dreams and destiny. He has this smirk that we now kind of know is pretty similar to Luffy going out and doing this. And then we see him in the past, and he doesn't show any of this characteristics, which is fine. But then we see that he also doesn't really do anything. He's not making any tactical choices, so we can't look into his personality at all. He's not really showing us what he thinks about certain situations because he doesn't talk. So it's like with Blackbeard, yeah, even like just in Jaya, he gave us a lot into it, so I can be interested in this character. Oda did this with Dragon on Lockdown when he gave us all of these amazing quotes. He did all of these really weird actions, like why is he coming to save Luffy now? How did he know he was here? Like all of these things, that's the mystery buildup. But right now, currently in the story, Dragon doesn't have any of these. And it's like, you took a character that was so interesting and filled with mystery, all you would have to do is give us a little more without revealing anything. And that's my big thing. You can't just have a character like that be shocked when Ivankov says something or has this in action. Things that Ivankov and Sabo are doing, Dragon should be doing, and you can still have him shrouded in mystery while having him take action because he did it already with Lockdown.
The only thing that I am holding on to in terms of Dragon's like not importance in the story, but his whole lore and like his depth as a character is how much Akainu hates Dragon. Akainu's hate boner for Dragon in Marineford is probably one of the only reasons why I want to learn about him so much. Because there has to be a reason why he hates him so much. There has to be.
Prince, I have another cramp. I need you to tell me what I was supposed to do.
What?
I have a cramp in my leg.
Oh, cramp. Okay, lift. Okay, so stand on your cramped leg and lift the other leg up in the air. Like, make sure all your weight is on the cramped leg.
Holy shit!
It goes away immediately.
Fuck, no, it didn't. You're lying.
It does it for me. Are you doing it wrong?
I don't know.
You're supposed to lean on one leg. All your weight is on one leg.
God, I got two though. One is in my knee and one is in the back. So
you got two cramps at the same time?
How did you get two cramps?
Because I worked out today and I didn't fucking stretch.
God damn.
And I ain't drunk no water. Oh my god.
Kids, this is why you need to stretch and drink water. All right. Now lean on the leg entirely. Like put all your weight on one leg and keep your other leg high in the air.
What do you mean high? Nigga, I'm not no gymnast. It's like I get one of them.
I need everybody to realize this is what happens when you cape for Dragon. This is what happens when you cape for Dragon.
Frankie fan, by the way, y'all. But yeah, maybe if I had legs like Frankie, I'd be good.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, Dragon. Like the reason why I'm holding on to him is because of Akainu only, and I feel like Akainu's backstory may have some tied connections to dragons, and we obviously all know that Akainu's backstory is going to hit like a train, even though I'm still going to probably not like him, but it's going to be sad tears flowing. But still, it's going to be tied to Dragon in some sort of way, and I think once we get to that stage, then that's where we're going to see much more of Dragon. But I do agree that short-term wise, Dragon not doing anything is pretty annoying, and he's the leader of a revolutionary army. And there's many instances where the revolutionary army is getting like their shit kicked in, and they need a leader to step up and being like, all right, although we need to calmly assess what's going on and figure out how to approach this the best way, he still needs to do something. He hasn't done that thing yet. So short-term wise, I do agree with the sentiment, but long-term wise, I know that we'll at least see something. And it's not that I don't trust in Dragon, I trust in Oda. So I know Oda will somehow pull it through. I trust in Oda's methods. So yeah. That's my
Right now,
whole thing on it.
I'm like really unmoved by Dragon. I need more, but like the thing that annoyed me the most about Dragon is that he knows that Big News Morgan just be writing whatever just for clicks and likes. But then when Sabo got written that he killed Cobra, he was so upset. Like that's the part he better not had. And then when Sabo called, first thing he had to say was, I didn't do it. Like, you supposed to know your people. That was like the thing that annoyed me the most about Dragon. So
yeah, and the thing is, Luffy knew right away that Sabo would never do that.
Absolutely,
he knew right away. He said it like right out. Sabo would never do this shit. This is a lie.
Well, thank God this ain't fucking Luffy 2.0. What we need 2 Luffys in the story for?
Bro, if we had 2 Luffys in the story would already be over. That's how OP Luffy is.
Luffy and Garp. We got 2 Luffy.
Like if we had 2 prime Luffys in the story's over. I'm telling you right now. Like, that's how much of a big deal Luffy is and how much of a big deal he should be. Because he's ready to do anything. Go nuts. Unpredictable to his core.
I think I'm good. There are some allegations in the chat. I do eat fruit and vegetables. I just don't eat them on pizza, all right? Let's not do that.
I don't know, man.
Krow likes bananas for real.
The way you were so confused about hummus, I was like, I don't think this man know what healthy living is like. Like
that's a vegetable?
Yes, bro.
It said fruit and vegetable.
Oh, my bad. Shit. I was supposed to know. My bad.
He just said it earlier.
I just left it alone.
I
See, look,
said
hey,
vegan
Krow, I just Googled this shit. I'm not lying. Look, I'm right. It says stretch and massage. Also try standing with your weight on your cramped leg and pressing down firmly. This helps ease a cramp in the back of the thigh too.
Vote
For a
yes.
front thigh cramp.
Hold on. Vote yes in the chat. Vote yes in the chat.
We're about to pop out all the burners, bro. You gonna need it.
No, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna vote one time. That's it. I ain't switching no burner all stream.
Slightly leaning towards no is hilarious.
I ain't switching no burner all stream. I drink a vegetable shake. Well, fuck, a smoothie. I make a smoothie every morning. Well, not this morning, but pretty much every morning I make a smoothie full of vegetables and shit. You know what I'm saying? So these are nasty agendas I'm pushing right now. I'm not putting it on my pizza though. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that. This shit, that's crazy.
Well,
all right, man.
These are some allegations, man.
Yeah, see. I mean, I'd rather have that than
you cramping harder than LeBron right now.
Blackbeard allegations. Hey, that was wild as shit, bro. Brian ended up playing with no AC on, and motherfuckers surprised he catching cramps, bro. That shit was a conspiracy theory.
He took it back to 2011.
Bro. He was the only one that was cramping
really talking about really?
Bro, it don't matter, bro. He was.
You talking about air conditioners right now?
Whose fault is that
the
he can't?
AC went out in the gym, bro.
Yo, okay, I'll say low-key.
Everybody got to deal with that.
Didn't they say like the Spurs was used to it too?
Well, that tells me right now that is that's not right. It's not hoops, bro.
It's home field advantage.
That's crazy, bro.
Home field advantage, suffocating your fans and other players.
Well, bro, the Nuggets got it,
I know Jordan would never complain.
The Hunger Games, damn.
I know Jordan would never complain.
He would have went crying to the refs, probably.
Nah, he would have dropped 40 like he did in the flu game. Or 38,
my 67%. It's not. He wouldn't have been playing a good team. It wouldn't have been the Spurs. That's an actual good team. Jordan don't play those in the finals.
You saying the Jazz wasn't a good team?
A pedophile and a 5'10".
Bro, see, no, why you got?
Bro, John Stockton's severely underrated. I can't lie.
For what?
That man can hoop.
For what?
Good.
Dumping the ball off to Blackbeard.
No, also this. Anything, Carl might be a little bit underrated now, just for all the hate he gets. I think John Stockton might be overrated.
John Stockton is overrated.
I feel like he would excel in today's era.
Ja Moran is
Yeah,
But I
overrated.
think
How
anyone
about
would
that?
excel in today's era. They don't play
Ja Morant.
defense.
No, they stopped lying, bro. You know what? I think it's about time we wrap this up. All right.
Because
Let's
we
wrap
already
this
got
up,
into
man.
NBA talks. Yeah.
As
Let's wrap
okay,
this up,
Hime
man.
and Chestnut, Kobe or LeBron, and then we'll end it.
It didn't. No, it didn't.
Well,
Zoro-
why are we comparing a fictional character to
No, Kobe,
no, not-
Kobe
no,
Bryant.
No, not Kobe, like the captain Kobe.
Oh
No,
my
no,
god!
no.
I thought. Oh my god! I don't know
No,
why.
like Kobe
Kobe
Bryant.
Bryant.
You don't watch
Kobe
basketball.
Bryant.
Jesus, I was like, damn.
If you don't watch
I'm not
basketball,
gonna-
you don't have to answer. Like you don't have
I
to.
do think Bron can still.
I'm
beat Kobe.
gonna be honest. Damn. I feel like both of them are goats, bro.
Wait, you
It's-
said because didn't you say you want to play basketball, right? But you never played before.
I played like just casually with friends. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
like play like crazy. Because I also used to date somebody who played basketball, so he taught me a bit.
All right.
Yeah, I know how to do 3 points.
Really though.
Yeah.
Honestly, in today's NBA, that's all you need. So like,
Okay, Mr. Stephen Curry.
pretty much, yeah.
I
But
think
hey,
LeBron-
Jose spitting facts in chat. Kobe's better than LeBron.
I think LeBron can beat Kobe, like One Piece Kobe. I think.
I'm
he
gonna
can.
be honest. No, LeBron. Okay, wait. Both are their prime or like now?
But I saw you. Hold on. I
Right
saw
now.
Hime. I saw you compare. Who was it? Mihawk to KD. So I thought you were tapped in.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not like deeply tapped in. Like I watch sometimes and stuff, but like I'm not like, oh, I watch every match and I know everything. Like no,
No,
not
but
that
you
much.
gotta know like Kobe and LeBron though. Like,
Yeah, of course I know, but the thing is like both of them are goats. Like I'm not like a fanatic of neither, so that's why like I'm neutral regarding them.
Do you want me?
neutral. All right.
You want me to help you?
That's fair. That's fair.
The answer
we'll-
is.
we'll
is
help you
LeBron.
out.
Are
The
you gonna
answer is
pull up
Kobe.
numbers and stats?
No. The answer is
No,
LeBron.
no.
There's no.
The
no
answer
else
is
to it.
Kobe. Yeah.
Kobe
The
is
answer is
like
LeBron.
number
The answer
7
is
of all
Kobe.
time.
Yeah,
Listen
the
to
answer
the
is
to
Kobe
the
for
to the.
sure.
to
It is,
Because
man.
I
The
feel like
answer
the
is Kobe.
generation is different. Like before, I don't want to sound mean, but there was not as much many good player before as now. Like I feel like every generation there's even better players.
That's true.
There's
That's
better
true.
techniques, better learning techniques,
But they
better
were also
everything.
soft now.
So that is why it's easy to
There's not
have like just one person or two person shine in the past because like like when you shine the brightest compared to everybody else. So now it's a bit harder to like.
I hear you. Like you shouldn't compare
know?
eras, but I feel like Kobe and LeBron they play in the same time, so it's like you can kind of compare
at that.
them. Like
If you would like to, that might change your mind, though, preach. I don't know.
what you say? Look at the stats.
Look at head to head, yes.
I'm not looking at those stats. to
Oh,
tell
the
my-
head-to-head
bro,
they
stats
hate
where it
stats. They
shows
hate
the
stats.
ice. Did like the
They hate
ISO
stats.
plays
They hate the
where it
stats.
shows that
No.
Kobe has a much better field goal percentage against
Listen,
LeBron.
But
bro,
it's
you know me. I'm not a
unfair.
one guy. I
Matchups.
don't care about stats.
Are
man.
they going against the same strength wise like teams as are the teams they're going against
Listen,
were they the
all right.
same level,
Yeah,
bro?
Kobe
It's
was on
not
the
the
worst
No,
team in the
Kobe's
league,
team
bro.
was better. That's the thing.
No,
Kobe's
bro.
team-
No,
Bro, he was
LeBron
running around with a bunch of
stacked his
bums. Bro, it was him and
bro.
Lamar Odom and a bunch of bums.
Y'all
Bro,
know,
like
it was
4
him,
years.
Hold up,
Paul
JJ,
Gasol,
JJ,
and some
JJ.
scraps,
What is these niggas talking about?
bro. And plus, if Bynum wasn't injured in 08, that's three-peat. Imagine. I
Okay,
would not
okay,
be
I'll
hearing
admit,
that
I'll
Kobe's
admit,
not
stat
top
wise,
10
LeBron's got him
if he
stat
had the
wise.
three-peat.
Can you tell me what Kobe shot in those finals? I'm just interested.
What he shot?
I mean, come on, bro. He's being guarded by Tony Allen.
Tony Allen.
Forget
The
Tony
finals.
Allen. He's
Defensive
being
player,
guarded by
like, bro.
all four Celtics. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
KG. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, fuck. Is that he's the first person to ever happen to? Jesus
They
Christ.
still won, though, right?
I'm looking
Bro,
at
you
these stats.
talking about
head-to-head.
the man who has the
22
most
games.
wins against 50-plus win teams in the playoffs? Yes.
22
Yes.
games played
Kobe
against
Breen
each other.
Bryant.
22
Man.
games played against each other. LeBron
I'm gonna tell you this though,
dominates
Krow.
every single category.
If LeBron played in the
and he's won.
Bro,
If he
in
played in the West,
one-on-one
his legacy
matchups,
would be
it's
destroyed.
proven that Kobe's
He
been
played
better
when?
than LeBron.
I said, if he played in the West, his legacy will be tarnished.
You know he got a ring in the West, right?
He got a ring now, but I'm saying like, bro, the 2000s
bubble
era.
ring?
Yeah, I mean that too, but I'm saying like in the 2000s, early 2000s,
Why?
like 2005, like, cause bro, I'm just saying like that was when it was the most tough. You had a lot of competition in the West.
Somebody that wasn't even the best player on his team for 3 of his
Bro,
championships.
the West from 2006 to
Don't do that.
2000,
What are we talking
like,
about? What are we talking
bro,
about?
the West
So you
from
can't be,
2006
so you're the
to
second best player in the
2013,
league, right?
Bro, the
Who?
West was so good back in the day.
Second-
So good.
Hold on. The best player on your team, and you're the second best player in the league. So why is that like? Why is it a knock on Kobe?
Kobe was the second best player in the league during the
Yeah,
Shaq
yeah,
period?
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Hell yeah. Who was the second best?
Not Kobe. Tim Duncan at that point.
Come on,
Kobe,
bro. Nah, see,
Bro, oh, no. I
Bro.
don't see how Tim Duncan
Hell
is
no.
mentioned when Kobe in this decade from 2000 2010 has been in 7 finals.
Okay,
Tim
they got
Duncan
the
has
same
been
amount of
in the
rings.
other 3.
They got the same amount of rings.
Tim Duncan was not
Same
better
amount
than
of rings
Kobe, bro,
because
at
he
any
got
point in his career.
carried in 2014.
Got carried.
And Antonio.
All right.
Hold on.
All right,
Kobe-
wait, last
Tim
point,
Duncan got
last
carried.
points.
Tim Duncan got carried. Kobe got 5 rings and only 2 Finals MVPs, but because Tim was out of his prime for one of his rings and was still arguably the best player, he got carried for 1 year.
Also,
Let's be
you
serious.
want to point out the fact that in 2
All right.
of the 3 rings, I understand.
Chris, that's your
2000,
last point, last point.
Shaq in 2000, right? Unbeatable. That man was dominance at his core, right? But if you look at Kobe's stats, not just in the playoffs in 2001, 2002, but in the finals, it's quite literally a finals MVP worthy performance. It literally is.
Okay.
His stats are so good that it's comparable to other finals
comparable
MVPs
to
in
Shaq.
other series. That's nuts.
That's
So
cool.
he could have quite easily gotten it. It's just a matter of who to give the trophy to.
They
It's
get to the
literally
better
like,
player.
all right, Shaq, you want it, you take it. Kobe, you want it, you take it. It
So why
literally
didn't they
didn't
give it to
matter.
him?
What mattered was the ring. That's what mattered.
He was the second best player, so he didn't get the Finals MVP. Thank you for coming to this stream, guys.
Second best player in the league when he was like 22.
No, second best player on the Lakers.
Bro, there's no way you think
say-
there's no way you think Tim Duncan was better than Kobe at any point in his career. Bro.
At that
Also,
point,
also
there's no
we
way-
want
there's no
to
way.
we want to cover that Kobe is third all time in top 5 MVP votes in NBA history, but he only has 1.
I love
That's
the fucking-
nuts.
I love the points
All
that
right.
Kobe fans got to
All right,
cherry
all right,
pick.
all right, wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it
That's
up.
nuts, man.
It's so funny, bro. Let's just talk about the MVPs
Never
that he
heard
actually
of that
won.
ever in my life.
I've never heard of that. before.
Crazy. Not research. This is actual like
I bet
things
LeBron
you
ahead
can
of him.
research.
Bro, you know that?
I bet LeBron ahead of him, nigga.
All right.
Top 5 MVP placements. The man has
All
got
right,
like
All right,
11, I think.
all right. That's it.
All right, we'll end it here.
Okay, instead of Kobe and LeBron, we just ask them Zoro and Sanji, and then they can do their outros.
We'll do it next week.
Bro,
Bro,
we already-
Sanji.
Oh yeah, we forgot
So I
about
gotta
that.
go.
Wait. Real quick, just ask him. Hime, Chestnut. If you guys are still here, sorry
Yeah.
to bore you
What
with
is
this NBA talk. But
What
final question we have for you guys: who do you prefer, Zoro or Sanji? And then we'll do outros. Sanji,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess I'll go Zoro.
Zoro. Okay. Well, there you have it. Zoro and Sanji. That was easy. Krow, you want to handle outros?
Yeah, shout out to everybody for tapping in. We've had a pretty good, consistent amount of viewers. And appreciate y'all for being here and being active in the chat. Everybody want to do a quick, just drop your socials, or you got to dip out, preach. You know what I'm saying?
No, we can do it. Yeah, we do it.
All right, cool. Talk to Chestnut. Tell them where they can find you at, some stuff you're working on for YouTube, and just give
Plug yourself. Go ahead.
salutations. Yeah.
Word up. You guys can find me on every platform. I post everywhere, so just search up the Chestnut Tanuki. And I post daily short content. So if you guys like One Piece shorts, come follow me. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I really appreciated it.
Of course. We'd love to have you.
All right. Let's hear it, Hime.
Go check her out, man.
Yes,
Everyone in the chat, go make sure you go and go follow them right now.
Subscribe.
Yeah, so it's again, me too. I'm the same One Piece content creator, anime in general as well. Ohime Tenchi on every social platform possible. I also post daily content. Mostly it's skits, sometimes reviews, sometimes unboxing, and sometimes cosplays. So I really try to do many things. But yeah, so I was also super happy to be here. And again, Buggy top 1. Don't forget. Yes.
Hey.
All right.
And
Jojo.
also,
okay,
I'm gonna slide that here. We also have a Discord if you guys want to also come be part of our big family. Go ahead.
Go join up.
The bet.
Go check them out, chat. Make sure.
All right. JJ, let's hear it.
Yes, sir. As always, John Sherrod in all social media. It was good to be back. We was 2 weeks off. Last week it was Thanksgiving. I just got to let everybody know I'm very thankful for everybody that was here on the stream. Very thankful for everybody that continues to join us on this journey as we continue to expand, continue to talk about everything except One Piece in our One Piece streams, pizza, basketball, OPU, hip hop. We the culture over here. It's deeper than just One Piece, but I'm very appreciative of everybody that I get to touch bases with regularly. And I thank One Piece for bringing people here. Can't wait to see what happens next week. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Shout out to Zane, of course. OPU, we do what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prince.
What's good, everybody? Prince of all anime. Just want to say thank y'all for coming to the stream. We love the engagement with chat. We loved all the donations. Shout out to Vex. Shout out to Dak for donating. All these like dope ass people donating and helping support the Preachers channel. It's really cool, and helping support OPU in general. We really do appreciate it. So thank y'all to all the people who came out, even if you viewed for like 5 minutes. We really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Thank you to our guests, Chestnut and Hime, for coming through. We love talking to you. You know, great discussion of One Piece. You know, at the end of the day, it's just fun to talk about One Piece in any which way, whether it's chapter, random shit, or hating on Dragon in some cases. But hey, it was really fun, man. And as far as things I'm doing content-wise, I have a huge list of videos I have to work on, but I am dropping a Endgame of One Piece video soon enough. I'm dropping an Usopp theory soon enough. Blackbeard theory maybe, and then a bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned for those. And yeah, you can just find me on YouTube at Prince of All Anime. That's pretty much it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to him. Preach. Let's hear it.
Hey man, it was a fun stream. Amazing chapter. We had amazing guests. You can find me, Marshall D Preach. You can subscribe here. We just dropped a couple of videos, a few big videos, and we're not stopping anytime soon. 10 hours of content dropping in a 5-week span. It's going to be crazy. And if you haven't seen the video already, I recommend you go check that out, because I personally believe that is my favorite and my best theory so far. So yeah, man, we'll see you guys next week, and it was fun.
Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to this man, please do so, because this man drops movies as content. Like, it's actually nuts.
I got a playlist called Marshall D Preach Movies.
Exactly. Marshall D Preach Movies.
Yeah. I see you just changed the name to the channel to Preaching Oars.
Just Preaching or Cinema or some shit. Like, it's nuts.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Majin Krow with a K for the Crow. I recently started a basketball content channel. I uploaded a video. I didn't link nobody. I just wanted to test some things out. Yeah, bomb, but I'm still happy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hoop regardless, you feel me? But yeah. When I next video upload, make sure I send it around so everybody can know I'm back working on stuff. Also, Judge, I don't know it, but we're finna start a channel talking about One Piece. He'll figure that out sooner or later, though. And yeah, once again, Majin Krow on Twitter with a K for the Crow. Shout out to Zane. Appreciate the Chibi girls for coming through. This was a fun stream. Real passionate.
Thank y'all so much
about the dragon stuff. I love that passion. That was hilarious.
Passion for One Piece.
For sure. Oh yeah, Preach. I finished that video. That's probably my favorite One Piece theory.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I finished the whole video, man. I was driving home.
Which one did you watch? Was it Moo or was the other one?
I'm halfway through the Moo one, but I watched yours. The one about Oda's favorite anime.
Yeah.
That was insane. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
insane,
Oda,
right, bro? Like, yeah. I don't know how no one covered that before, bro. That blew my mind when I first saw it.
I feel like he like the kid in school that's just cheating off everybody's paper, but he's just doing it better though. But yeah, that's an amazing video. Make sure y'all check that out. It's an hour of great content, and you will be mind blown for sure. Anything else anybody wants to add? And Jose, good point. At least they slander Mihawk too. That's why I let them cook. If they slander Mihawk too, so we're gonna let them ride the dragon slander. I like it.
Oh my god.
All right.
Last thing we can say, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.